what had just happened recently. And also, it's
I
really
will.
quiet right now. I'm probably going to get an ambient sound going right now.
Okay.
Good idea. It's super quiet for some reason this time.
All
I
right.
don't know
So,
why it
I'll,
sounds so quiet.
I know, right?
all right. All right.
Jimbo.
So, I'll recap. So, we were on the ship. We were going somewhere. I don't know. I can't really
We're
recall
going to
why,
the prison
which is
island.
bad for a recap, but still. Anyways, we were on a ship down there, and it seems some trouble was stirring on that island because I think we saw some smoke and a lot of boats fleeing away. And that's when we encountered the deadly bear boat. It had 3 bears on it.
Bear boat.
We killed them. Also, I think this is the second time we've gotten brutes to immediately spawn on the ship after killing their users, which is impressive.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, first time it happened, the guy died, though.
Okay. Sorry, I was just double checking a few things in my notes, just making sure we have everything in place for today. Getting stuff ready, set up, being so cool, so baller, you would not imagine. Thank you for giving some exposition of what has happened recently, Jimbo, by the way.
Yeah.
And now that we're back on it, you guys are still sailing around. What did you guys ever do with the dinghy, the little rowboat? That did you guys just like kind of leave it there, or did you take it
If
for
I
yourselves
remember correctly, I think I sank it like out of spite.
too? Ah, perfect. Also, you guys wouldn't believe it, but I just stubbed my toe. Okay, so next thing's next. Okay, dinghy got sunk. Good to know. Good to know. So you guys are now a little bit away from the island. Ivan, are you kind of scouting out again, providing navigation now that you guys have dealt with the threat that were on your crew? Because you guys are still kind of in active movement. You guys haven't been moving too fast because the wind has kind of kicked down. But you guys, if I remember correctly, you guys specifically didn't remove the anchor. You guys didn't let down the anchor. Also, sorry, I'm catching up on my own words right now. I'm very dehydrated. I'm also going to grab water real quick, too. So I'll hear you, but yeah, keep on talking.
After Crow was done doing whatever he was doing in the thing, Ivan will come back out. Cracking his neck a little bit and keeping an eye out. So.
Do you go back up to the crow's nest?
I was in the crow's nest. Now
the crow cave.
Now I'm on top of it.
Yes. Okay, so you can see from up top, just to kind of describe it all for a little bit, because unfortunately, I was not able to procure a map, but thankfully, we do not need a map as it stands.
And that's a good thing, since my Incarnate subscription ended and I don't have money to redo it right now.
That's really unfortunate that we both just got double teamed like that. Okay, so just to give you a little bit of a heads up, Ivan. Also, question: are you relaying everything you hear to like everybody down below? Kinda?
Yes.
Okay, so you can kind of see off to the distance is that island, like I said before, has one single lone solitary prison that is just kind of in the middle of it. This block of concrete, pretty much, with only chiseled in and carved out windows for any kind of aesthetically pleasing look to it. Besides that, there are what look to be 2 ships. You can't see any cannon fire, but you can definitely tell from just looking here as you bring up the spyglass to your eye. You could just see from here there's a current ongoing conflict. It seems to be a lot more militarized than you'd expect when it comes down to a pirate v marine. It looks like this is more so a battle of attrition than an actual all-out fight to the death. You know? Because if that was the case, they'd be firing their cannons, they'd be boarding, they'd be doing all of that. But it seems like they're all the ships are too close together. They're a distance apart on the coastline, and it seems that the ships are sending out their men, both the marine ship and the pirate ship. They're sending out their men, and it looks like they're actually fighting on the island and not within their ships. So that does also kind of explain why their cannons aren't going off. It seems definitely with. Actually. Ivan, give me an insight check.
Insight. Ooh. Let's just make sure. Let's make sure I'm Ivan real quick and not another character. Ivan Dusk. Check insight. 23.
You can definitely tell that it looks like there have actually been some kind of talks in order to organize something like this. So you can definitely tell that both sides, they're not necessarily bloodthirsty pirates or bloodthirsty marines or anything like that, right? Because normally, if there would be a pirate crew or a marine crew like that, they wouldn't have parleys. They wouldn't talk. They wouldn't decide the exact rules or laws to engage in while in combat with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So you can definitely tell one of two things. Either one, these Marines and pirates are both honorable in their own way to the point where they have actually conversed and decided ahead of time what the rules of their engagement should be. Or two, this is something that is like it's been going on for a while to the point that these rules have already long since been established.
And question.
Yes.
This is the group of pirates that I recognized, right?
As the Hellfire Pirates, yes.
Yes, okay. Alright. Looks like everything's at a standstill right now.
It does look like with how it appears, yes. They're kind of in a stalemate going on right now.
I was just relaying that to everyone else. That was Ivan real
Yeah,
quick.
sorry. My bad.
What do you guys think we should do?
We should head on to the island and
Is there what? Is there like a
Search.
way? Oh, go ahead, Jimbo. Sorry.
search around for like strategical stuff. Grab as much stuff as possible.
Wilbur actually speaks up too, and well, I think we are kind of influenced in the action we should take. We don't really know how long it'll take for our log pose to set back to another island.
Nikolai and Lana, any idea?
What is there a way like we can go a bit farther, or like we can like circle around the to like another part of the island? Is it a possibility?
Like what's
You may.
like the surrounding the shoreline look like?
The island is completely surrounded, or is there like a
Yeah.
space that we could just go?
That's what Vincent was looking
around?
for right now. Is there a way
Is
to
it like-
avoid that particular place? Let them do that themselves.
So, like I want to say again, the only really eye-catching thing that's going on is the combat, besides the prison.
No, but what does the shoreline look like? What is the
No,
shoreline?
The shoreline.
We're asking if
Is it like a day at
yeah,
the
we're
beach,
asking if
or
there's like
just like
Yeah.
dead
is it
gravestone?
Like
Okay. Ivan, give me a perception check
Yeah, the
for finer
beach.
detail.
Alright.
Can I help him? Oh, no, I can't.
And
mean,
normally I'd ask
Yeah,
for it at advantage because of your spyglass, but I will not ask for it this time because you're trying to find.
Yo!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Nice.
Oh my
Describe this
god!
day at the beach. What?
oh yeah.
Describe it. Describe the old man.
I was
Yeah, the
more asking
Normandy
just, like,
Beach,
what does the
1968.
beach look like? Is it like a beach or is it like a cliffside? Like,
Oh.
You guys
but
know.
I'll take the
Well,
nat 20
with the
perception.
way they were saying it, it sounded like you wanted to get a good idea of like the exact state of both sides and all that, like in the combat that's going on.
But I'll take that as well.
You guys know like those like very extremely detailed photos and like paintings. Like, yeah, that's gonna be like Ivan like explaining this to us. Like, yeah, so the sand over there is pretty nice.
Okay. I'm going to go into a monologue. As you stare through the glassy eye that is your spyglass, you look on to a desert of a shoreline. It seems that the ensuing combatants within the beach are not caring of the exact tide when it comes in. They're not caring of how the prison is going right now. All that stands on this shoreline is just them and their enemy. A desert that spans on for, it could be miles, it could be inches. It does not matter to them, as they are all fighting upon blood-stained sand that is running so red and crimson that it's kind of hard to tell who's bleeding and who's breathing. You can tell just from looking at the desiccated bodies around. These people have been fighting for such a long time. In this area, they have not stopped fighting enough that carrion is a problem they have to deal with. There appear to be birds that are feasting on corpses, and these corpses are long since they're degrading, they're rotting, they're decaying. It seems that this combat that has been ensuing upon this shoreline has been going for, you can judge, at least 4 days. But the overall grand scheme of things, it could have been going on for months, longer than that. It's clear from how you can just see with your eyes and your that sense at the back of your head as it just kind of tells you, like, you see how a specific pirate grits his teeth as he takes his saber and plunges it through the chest of a marine. You can see how a marine spares no expense in hesitating for even a moment as he puts a gun to the head of a pirate and pulls the trigger. It seems that there is a history between these two crews, a history that runs through longer than you can even comprehend. And like I said, you really couldn't tell how long this entire conflict has been going. Here on this island, at least 4 days. Overall, it could be years.
With that, could I also see the quote unquote leaders of each group?
No. You
No.
can probably also scan that the leaders, in air quotation marks, are back at their ships.
All right.
And you did roll a nat 20 perception. As you're kind of looking around too, you actually see it's not just the shoreline. It's really weird to you as, like, there's the tingly sensation at the back of your head that tells you to look at a specific tree. You look into a kind of foresty area behind the prison, as there actually is some cover. There's foliage, it's not just a barren island. You see that there are marks, stains on these trees, and these stains are brown and caked, and you don't know how you can tell that at this distance, but you can. It looks like there are battles going on within the tree line, and as the ship is swaying, as your spyglass just kind of naturally moves with the flow of the waves in the ship itself, your attention is kind of brought upon other sides of the shoreline too. Not only was there combat going on within this forest, there are also combats going on most angles of the shoreline here.
Okay.
You all can probably find an area very easily that is not actively being combated at, but when it comes down to actually looking around the island, chances are you're going to run into a group, like, sooner rather than later, that is either actively fighting or is moving to a fight.
So we could find a quote unquote safe place to dock at least.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
And it's, kind of common sense. It's obvious to you. The safest place to dock would be far away from both of those ships, as that's where both men are coming from as it stands.
All right. I think we should head over there, and I point like far away from the ships. Get away from the combat as far as possible.
I agree.
Should be careful of those trees, though. Seems like combat is still going on in there.
Yeah.
Sparks, you made a mistake.
I made a mistake.
Casting all those spells last
I know.
time.
You told hey, I thought I'd get a long rest after.
So
No.
just
Yeah, no, we're
long
not.
rest in the middle of battle. Just
No,
like
Mhm.
I mean, like,
Mhm.
after. I like, after the combat ended. Duh.
So here's a note I will say. With how long it'll take for you guys to get there and also dock, I will allow for a short rest to happen
Yeah.
if that is something you guys want to take. So you should all go through. And ET recently gave me a really good idea. So here's something I'm going to introduce real quick to you guys as a concept. Just a kind of like a tiredness thing for NPCs. It sounds complicated, more complicated than it is. If you guys have recently used an NPC in a combat, you will not be able to use them again for the next combat. So, because you guys just used Delilah and Nikita, you guys can't use either of them and bring them with you onto the shoreline because they're tired from that and they need to
Right.
rest. You can bring others though, and when you do get that done, you get this mission done and you come back and you start resting. Then you can bring Delilah and Nikita again. So
Um,
it's kind of like a they're gone for like one mission, but then they're good again.
It's a cooldown.
um,
It's a cooldown. Yes, that's
also,
exactly what it
just a
is.
quick thing. Regain any willpower you spent. You can regain half of
Yes,
that. So
indeed.
we have 10. You
Oh
regain
frick! I
5
forgot about willpower again. I'm gonna grab the dock.
or 5. All right, and I get
Not
all my
debuffs.
key points
Not
back.
debuffs. This is not debuffs for NPCs. This is a way to. Oh, also, if you guys do check mechanics, I did change the thing that was really stupid. That was effectively a slap in your guys' face. NPCs no longer have one death saving throw. Sorry, Jimbo.
Good.
I know you really want Delilah to die. But how it works is they have the normal 3 death saving throw totals, but on their turn, when it gets to their turn, they don't roll. They just fail.
They just
Which is
wait.
they
What?
just fail. They don't roll death saving throws. When it gets to their turn, they just fail. Jimbo, did you ever update your thing?
Yeah, I updated.
Something
Yeah.
smart.
so-
Someone smart will have to tell to explain to Steve.
I will spend 2 hit die for this, just
What do
in
you mean,
case.
Sparks?
Someone will explain it to me after session.
Are you talking about for the NPC stuff?
Yeah.
Sparks, you know how you guys have 3 death saves?
Yeah.
Like, when it gets to your turn, you roll death saves. They don't roll for death
Oh!
saves. They just
So,
automatically fail.
oh, I see. So it's like heal them. Okay, that makes sense.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5.
There we
Also,
go.
by
Yeah,
the way,
thank you.
Sparks, but I get you were surprised, but please try to keep it down. You blew out my ears.
All right, I am back at full.
Okay, good.
What are you rolling for?
Short rest for hit points.
Yeah.
Spending hit die.
Oh, yeah.
Because some of you guys did take damage, others did not.
Yeah. So who's our
Oh,
available
I'm good.
NPCs to take?
You guys, Nikita and Delilah are benched. They need to rest.
Yeah,
You guys
besides
have
them.
Latticoon, Raiden, Wilbur, and Bruce.
I think Latticun and Raiden.
I think we should leave everyone else.
We need someone to.
See,
We need someone to protect the ship, though.
Yeah, leave
so
everyone there.
if you guys do take Raiden and Latticoon, then you guys do remove a pretty big fighting force. And
Yeah.
Nikita and Delilah are good too. But
They're
I'm
tired.
not saying it's not an actual mechanical thing at all. It's just like, oh yeah, you guys can't just spam use an NPC over and over again. But they are tired when it comes to the story.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They can
Yeah,
have,
let's-
I don't think we could bring Nikita. You got
Oh,
freaking break
oh,
the
yeah.
back session.
Nah, yeah, just bring Nikita with you. Actually, the man who's still recovering from a traumatic back injury.
Freaking baned.
And here's a note I'd like to be transparent with you guys more on. So I'm not going to repeat this at all. Like NPCs getting a big medical injury and then they're out of commission for a while, because that's just it's stupid. And I kind of want to lean a little bit more into the cartoonishy stuff of One Piece, just to kind of explain and be convenient for specific things.
I mean, if you drink milk, your bones will be instantly fixed.
Yeah.
That is canon.
Yeah.
Man,
See Brooke
sure is
do
a
it.
shame there's no bartender here to serve you milk, right, Sparks?
Shut up.
Huh?
Shut up.
Wouldn't
Shut
it be
up.
fine if there was a bartender that had milk that could sell it to you, Sparks?
I'm just saying, only good bars do that. I've been to
Oh my
none.
god. Good.
It is good. Don't go there.
It's a non-wholesome place.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So we
So,
have.
yeah, who are you guys taking?
I
Are
think
you
we're
guys?
I want to
Do you
bring
guys want to leave all of
Ladakun.
them?
I want to bring Ladakun.
That is a genuine option, by the way. You
I
guys
want
don't
to
have to
leave
take NPCs.
everyone here.
You
yeah.
guys don't have to bring them with you.
Yeah.
I think they should stay here.
So it seems we have one. Sparks, are you on for them staying here too?
I think it'd be funny to bring Ladakun along with us.
Just Ladakun?
Yeah.
Just that.
Nah, we should leave. Ladakun. He's
That
Only
way,
blonde.
that way we have in case we don't go anywhere, what can still play someone.
Yeah, but like,
Oh
Bart.
frick! I didn't mean to pick Ladakun.
Oh.
Blonde.
No, please,
No,
guys,
get it?
please. Like, if you guys don't want to take an NPC, that's perfectly fine too. It gives me less to keep track of in combat.
Blonde people have a statistically higher chance of instantly
I'm
dying.
sure we'd be fine. Nothing too like.
Yeah, but
Yeah, let's
we're not
leave
the best
Ladakun.
combat focused. I think we just need one
I
extra help.
smile.
I do murder.
Yeah, but we're. I don't know. I think we should bring Ladakun.
Smiles as I look at what from across the table.
Just for more, just for a little backup.
All right, I can see. We'll bring
Yeah.
Raiden.
Right? What?
Raiden? I respect that hustle, Jimbo. I respect that hustle.
So,
Alright,
how about
Peter.
Ryden and Ladakun?
I'll be right back.
No, we're with. Okay, let's roll a 1d2. One Radicun, two Raiden.
Also, question. I remember Barry did. Did anybody else use their remote last time?
I did not.
I haven't.
That is another
So-
good point too. Keep in mind, you guys do have to be a little bit strategical when it comes to using your NPCs. Like, you can use a good one right now if you really want to be safe, but if there is a combat next time that does desperately need somebody, you guys are going to be down really good NPCs. And the thing is that you guys don't necessarily have to take any of them right now, you know?
I know. I'm
Yeah, I'm voting for not taking any.
Since
Sure.
we have damn
sure.
operate and
Sure, whatever.
they
I'm
need to
sorry.
be gone.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I could only find double A for Nikita. He needs.
No, not double A, single A.
Single A.
The freaking off-brand ones that no one uses. Are single A batteries actually real?
Mm.
If there's a
Dunno.
triple and a double, I would assume there's a single. That's the Wendy's menu. It is.
Wow, you advertising during session, Sparks.
Hey,
wow. Wow.
Hey, I have to
And,
deal
by the way,
with asking
Sparks,
questions asking everyone that
technically
question
this.
every time. It's awful. What is
Technically,
that?
these little things are 1A batteries.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've seen those in like a toy car once.
Roughnuff, for every single time that you tease me about my rulings, that's another year that's going to take before I work on them.
It's another session for Dalian gets his introduction, like in game.
Yeah.
What is? Why is the battery transparent?
Yeah, what the heck? What?
I can barely see that.
I thought those were freaking contacts at first.
I didn't decide on the image being transparent. Oh my lord, the batteries themselves are transparent. What the
Yeah.
Why
fuck?
is it?
You can't fucking see
Batteries
that.
are
Yeah, what? It's a
That
freaking.
is so
It's a spider
weird.
from yesterday, right? You see, it's a spider.
Oh my lord, what is that? Oh my god. Okay, back on it though. Right, and also I did want. Hold on, you guys keep on talking about NPCs. I'll be right back.
I'd love to take none along with Roughnet.
Yeah, I'm fine with taking no one, but just in case we do get into a combat.
I mean, to be fair, it's just Nikita who's out for like a little bit. Dahlia's doing Delirious. I can't say her fucking name. I can't remember her name.
I always get it
Delilah.
wrong.
It is Delilah.
After this combat, she should be ready to go next combat, right?
Yes, indeed.
So relaxed.
Too.
Yes.
I was like, why is the
Alright.
freaking wind here? I was like, oh.
Yeah, the sound a bit loud.
I just heard a wave. just fade
Just
into
a
the.
big wave just
just
suddenly
fade
crash
in.
upon us.
It's gonna
They
turn
don't
out
sound
this
all
matter.
that relaxing.
Stormy seas.
Oh, did somebody? Oh wow, you set it to 5%.
It was loud, Wyatt. It was
It was really
I said it
loud. It
too.
wasn't
Ah.
comforting at all.
I said it
Did you guys
35.
not have? Did y'all not have Narrow's like is actual direct volume changed?
No.
Because that's what I have done. It was really quiet for me all of a sudden.
Alright, yeah, I'm good with it. No, we won't bring anybody along.
Okay, no companions have been
I'm
taken.
just nervous.
Your ship explodes as
Like
you guys
a
get on the island. All of your companions die.
Klaus was on there.
And Klaus.
Zero.
And Vero.
No, Vero lives
And
because he's that spiteful.
And Luna will be fine. She has 9 lives.
No, nice one, Barry.
Very youthful. She was a stray beforehand. She lost all 8 of her lives previously already.
She has to go on a Puss in Boots adventure to get.
Damn, yeah, this is just like Puss in Boots.
yo!
This is just like hit movie Puss in Boots.
3.
One shot, one fucking.
Oh my god.
One shot.
One shot.
We can't make every single one shot.
We
That's
need
not
the
how
pet
it
one
works.
shot.
Jack
Also,
Horner.
Please
I'm
eat the
doing some
orb.
editing for the batteries,
Lame.
and my
He didn't
god, the
eat it.
batteries are so blue.
By the way, on the topic, actually, I was so surprised to find out John Mulaney played Jack Horner.
Who joined?
Jimbo.
Jimbo. He's
Oh,
back.
he left.
Yes.
Yeah, he
Right.
left.
Is your PFE Big Chill? Oh no, it's not.
No.
I saw the blue. I was like, wait, is that Big Chill?
Jimbo, it looks like you have a Fortnite PFP.
Yeah, dude, I'm like getting those victory royale, you know.
Do we have a #1 victory royale?
Yeah, for now we're about to
Got to get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town.
Tomato Town.
Not
Yep,
Tomato
my friend
Town.
got down.
I revived him. Now we're heading southbound. You get an inspiration, Jimbo. Okay.
He deserves it.
Oh, he did deserve that inspiration. I'll give it to you.
Nice one.
And also because I was supposed to give you one last time for recap. So, let's see.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys have decided to dock and leave behind all NPCs. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No bitches. So, you guys manage to take the ship up to a specific spot. Thankfully, very conveniently, away from any big major combat that seems to be going down on the actual beach. As you guys manage to just kind of get closer and closer to the island, it becomes obvious that despite your maneuvering, you guys are on a ship. They all notice you. Nobody is making any moves towards you, but it does look like there are some groups that are aware of your arrival. As you guys manage to kind of dock up, the anchor is dropped. Bruce and Wilbur both work together to take out a plank, to set it up so you guys can walk down onto the beach. And you can all assume that as soon as you guys get on, they're going to raise it and bring it up. It does kind of look like a horror game item a little bit. But yes. So.
All right.
What are you guys going to do?
Sorry, my mom came in. She asked me for my car keys.
Where can we
So-
go on the island?
So the crew's gonna lift the anchor and head offshore as soon as we get off, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm
Oh,
back
you
now.
want them to lift the anchor and start sailing off almost?
Wasn't that what you just said?
Wait, what's going on?
No, they're going to set down a plank. They're gonna set down a plank of wood for you guys to use to get down because there's not a real dock here that you guys can walk out on.
I mean, I was just gonna jump down. It's like,
Not all of you are acrobats. Some of you have constitutions of 9. Not naming names, Nikolai.
Hey, I have a 10 now. I have an 11 now.
Hey, what? My mom came in asking for my car keys. What's going on? Sorry.
You guys actually managed to, decided on no NPCs. You guys brought up. You guys are docked. Now, what are you gonna do? The plank has been laid out for you guys to walk down onto the beach.
Is there any place of interest on where we could see?
Barry!
Anything at all?
Calm down.
Oh my god!
Why are you guys making acrobatics check?
Because none of them want to use the fucking plank.
Yeah, we want to be cool.
I just walk on the plank like normally.
These are all canonical checks, by the way.
Yes,
These are all
yeah,
canon.
Vincent does an epic flip. And then bows
You don't do an
after.
epic flip. You manage. Sparks. What happens is Vincent manages to stand on the railing, jump up, land very gracefully as the dust kind of settles and clears. As yeah, it's apparent the king has arrived. He himself is here. Then, just as you look behind you, expecting your crew to come along, you see just Ivan just jump up as the camera's panning to him, and as he rises, just there's a shadow cast upon his face as he like overgoes the sun with this gigantic leap, and he just does a few twirls and twists as he lands.
And
Yeah.
as I land, can I hold out my arms to catch Alana as she falls down her face?
Make me a sleight of hand check.
I got a natural 20 acrobatics check.
What
You
are
can at
you
least give me
sleighting
that.
of handing?
Catching Alana from falling on her face because she is about to fall on her face.
Yeah, but Nikolai's still on
Nikolai
the ship.
walks down normally and catches Alana as she falls.
Like a freaking fairy tale movie.
Okay, I'll say, yeah, you managed to catch Alana, set her down. She's all good now. She didn't
Right.
eat shit.
I just kind of look at everyone about their dramatic theatrics.
Did you walk down the plank?
It was very close.
As I set her down, I just say, "You're welcome." As I just start walking.
Mm-hmm. So, Reuion also walks down the plank like a normal fucking person. It's weird that he is the example of normal here right now. But as you guys manage to get
Wait,
down,
Reuion also made an acrobatics check.
oh, did he?
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
did.
see that.
Yeah,
You got a 21.
Oh yeah, he rolled.
Yeah.
and also I was the one who made the sleight of hand check.
Why did you make a sleight of hand? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
But Ivan did roll the nat 20, so
Yeah. Oh, you said it
yeah.
first.
So he did say it first. So Royal manages to kind of actually do some parkour moves as he grabs onto the ledge before kind of hanging off the ledge of the boat. He manages to start piking down, and he just kind of leaps off of the side of the ship and just does a small roll as he makes contact with the floor. Perfect clear, perfect landing. 10 out of 10 score. And it seems as you are all down, and Nikolai was the only one who used the fucking board, the board is raised, and it seems that they are not raising the anchor to start moving around. Probably because, like, none of these guys are bringing the fight to the ships, so the ship should be safe. If it does get to a point where combat's a possibility, then they will raise the anchor and start sailing.
I just say, just be on it, just in case. Never know what might happen with pirates or marines.
Raiden and Latikun are watching very diligently.
The sea monster comes up from the sea and eats all the crew. Rah!
Oh no!
So sad.
Alexa, play Despacito. But yeah, what are you guys gonna do now?
Should we head towards the guys or around?
I think we should just try to avoid them.
Yeah.
Don't want to get involved in someone else's conflict.
So just to describe a little bit more, also, by the way, Sparks, I could hear that.
Huh?
Like I could hear that in your voice. I'm not gonna say anything. So
I don't know what you're hearing.
there's, I'm hearing something. I'm hearing you speak, and that's a problem. So
Dang.
let's see. Oh, you're great, Sparks.
I know.
So just to describe a little bit more, the big point of interest is the prison in the middle, but it does kind of weirdly seem quiet. The biggest points of interest beside that, as you can see, are just specific groups. It looks like there are a few interesting people fighting. Nobody specific. Anyone that wants to make a perception check can make me a perception check.
I'll do it. I'm the perception check guy.
All of you can make perception checks if you wish.
Oof.
Ooh.
So what was that about? What was about that, huh? Perception check guy?
Well, I would do a +7, and I.
Oh my god!
Wow.
I am blind.
We all suck by
Say
Salon.
Oh my god.
Say this immediately, like There's just a puff of sand that just hits my face.
It's like
Oh.
the wind just blows dust in our eyes and we can't see anything except for Alana.
My eyes.
Ah, burns.
Alana, when it comes down to Nikolai, I have a question for you. Have you ever gotten sand in your scarred eye before?
Oh. Ew.
If I did, I don't remember.
Would you like to experience it now? This is a rhetorical question. There is no answer that would save you. Nikolai, as you try looking around, that landing causes some sand to kind of get kicked up in your general direction as a tiny little grain of sand manages to get caught in your fucking eye, and it is the worst feeling possible.
Nikolai just
Congratulations,
kind
you
of
take
nearly
1,000
touches
emotional
his
damage.
head. Like, I take 1 damage.
You take 1,000 emotional damage.
Nikolai just clutching his eyes and just like totally screeching.
Ivan,
Mm-hmm.
you were too focused on that thick ass fucking flip you just pulled off. It's like it's a conversation you're having with yourself right now. It's like, dude, we really did it. You know, you did it. You did amazing. It's
No,
like Crow like kind of pumping you up a little bit, but
it's
it's not
it's Crow distracting me, just like
exactly.
awesome, it's fucking awesome. It's like
Exactly.
shoot.
Oh.
He's trying to be a hype man when Ivan is having none of it.
Like
Oh.
you see, I'm like talking to his shoulder and like nothing's there. It's just like
Mhm. So, Vincent,
Yeah.
wow, you see that really cool bird over there?
Can I go? Oh, perfect. Perfect. 1 second.
Oh my
bird-
god.
you're
Oh
the
my
bird
god.
guy. You're the bird guy.
Oh my god, I did not mean to do this.
You're the bird watcher.
I should have gone with the original shell idea.
No. I was to ask if I could do this. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna try to go up to the bird because I can talk to animals passively. I was like, hey, you know what's going on over there with that fight?
Roll me an animal handling check to not disturb the bird before you even get a chance to speak.
All right, fair. I have a +7, so boom. Fail.
You
Barry.
failed. The DC was 18.
Good timing, Barry. It was right when I hit
Yeah.
enter.
I can sense it.
As you manage to walk closer, the bird notices you before you even manage to get within 10 feet of it, and it flies off.
Wait, really? I thought it was a joke.
It's a bird!
Are there any other animals nearby?
With that poor perception check, unfortunately, no. That was not something you can scan from
Oh,
this.
man.
The only thing you can really see are birds, and you can't really have a conversation with birds when they fly away like that.
Is none of
Alana.
them like a really like social bird? I see.
Sparks,
I'm
I
just joking.
respect
I'm
it.
just joking. I'm just joking.
You cannot pull this on me, mister.
No, it's all good.
Does that social bird happen to be blue?
Oh my god.
Blue.
Does it happen to tweet a lot?
Oh! I'm an idiot.
Okay, so back on track. Alana, now that we've gotten through everybody else being unable to see things for various reasons, Alana, you managed to spot a few faces that kind of stand out to you. A man with a pair of goggles over his eyes who appears to be fighting with what looks to be scrap metal, leading an entire squadron of pirates that are locked in neck and neck battle. With another, not exactly a marine that really interests you, but there does appear to be a man leading the other marine forces going up against the battle against this person. Besides this person you specifically see, you do manage to you do manage to specifically spot as you angle your neck just a little bit to your right. You see a group of pirates that appear to have taken notice of you, and it appears that not only have they taken notice of you, they are engaging as these group of pirates. All of you can scan real quick. Alana, do you want to point this out to them? Because nobody else is noticing it. Literally everybody is just too busy.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
I'm rubbing my eyes.
Oh,
You may
yeah.
make a perception check.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay. Go Royal.
Go Royal.
At one.
Hey. Don't say that
Hey.
about my baby boy. I don't know why.
Royal, you manage to look around a little bit, and nobody really catches your eye except for this man with a cool hat. You know, he has this kind of like brimmed hat a little bit too, and he has this
God.
weird marking under his left eye. But other than that, he's not exactly somebody you really recognize at all. You know, he also appears to be wearing some kind of interesting coat of some kind, and it looks like he has a justice coat actually, that appears to be specifically tailored for himself. But this man has not taken notice of you, and he is considerably farther away than anybody else.
Hmm. All right. Alana slaps Ivan on the shoulder, and he looks to where she's pointing. And
Oh,
out of nowhere, the scythe and sword will just appear out of his sleeves. Looks like we're doing this.
Ivan,
Mm-hmm.
you hear in your head, Crow speaking up. No, you idiot, not like that. You don't hide the weapons in your sleeves. You gotta have them brandished at all times, damn it. Not like that.
And
He's
I just,
critiquing you even at this point.
I just like think, and he just gets shocked like by nothing, and I just
My God.
continue on.
It seems that the moment distracted you a little bit long enough that they are now further upon you a little bit. The pirates are kind of close on you now. It appears that they have their weapons drawn, but nobody is making the first move at all to attack.
Mhm.
All right.
Wait, is it berries?
I'll just be up front and like with like at the ready.
Royal, you do notice these people coming as well, but Alana was the first to warn.
I go after man.
He is considerably far away, and you would break away from the people. Your crew. Oh, who? Oh, damn. What's happening to Jimbo? Oh boy. Let's wait for like 2 minutes for Jimbo to get back real quick.
All right. He's having internet trouble.
Yep.
The sound of,
Are we all good? Welcome back, Jimbo. We all good?
Yeah.
But yes, Royal. You would know that man is a considerable distance away. Breaking off from the group right now would be a very bad idea, also considering this group of pirates that are right here in front of you right now. You could see that they number from 15 to 20, and to break off from your crew in a moment dire such as this, that would be a very bad idea.
On one hand, help my crew and perhaps get a paycheck.
Mm.
But on the other hand,
He does have a cool hat. I mean,
Or
I don't want to say a specific thing, Jim, but do you know what a 10-gallon hat is? Like how
oh
that just
my
kind of
gosh, he has a cowboy hat.
I'll give it all.
yeah, like a cowboy hat, I guess is one way to say it.
Freaking
Like that's
shit.
the kind of hat he has.
I know that only because freaking Tomodachi Life.
But yeah, so don't know if that's the kind of hat you're into, but another thing to note is yeah, these guys are upon you now.
Alright, I'll stick through.
I'll be
Ivan, Vincent, you were too busy noticing away with animals, but you do also kind of like can just kind of feel that like. So just to kind of explain a little bit more, right, Vincent? Even if you haven't really been interacting with your crew too much when it comes down to on the side, you and your crew have experienced some bonding moments. You've kind of like gotten more in tune with all of them and their feelings and how they react, how they express themselves, that sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
you can just kind of feel a general air of something shifting as your attention turns and you see the pirate. There's this small squad of, I say small, 15 to 20 pirates
Oh my
just kind of
god.
coming onto you right now.
uh,
Do you have anything to say? Because this does appear that they are not attacking like right away. This does appear to be maybe perhaps some kind of parlay or something like that, but uh, in which case the person best suited for this would probably be Vincent.
yeah. Uh, hello, we're just got to the island. We are not Marines. We're not involved in the conflict at all.
You see that the frontliners like this small squad are like, oh, so you're not involved with anybody here then. You're not y'all ain't exactly too associated with the general area either, right?
Yeah, no, we just got here. Waiting for our log post to reset.
Oh, I see, I
Yeah.
see. And y'all ain't Marines?
No.
The man who's speaking up right now appears to be a bald-headed tan man who has a kind of scar down his cheek. It seems one eye is white in the pupil, definitely blind in that left eye. And he appears to be holding a double-edged saber of a kind. It appears very impractical for how sabers are designed, but I mean, it's a double-edged saber. What are you gonna do?
I'm imagining it looks like scissors. Just like there's like a little slit in the middle. Just
Yeah,
I like your weapon.
yeah.
Looks really cool.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
We should know flattery ain't gonna get you anywhere, cause you
Yeah.
basically just told us there ain't nobody that knows you're here, and we've been running low on supplies.
Hey, what?
As he,
Hey, what?
you just,
I did roll for cool vibes. Does that help?
okay, not cool vibes. Okay, instead of adding your charisma bonus to that, can you instead add the bonus for your Also, I'd say make this check at advantage, Sparks, and make it add your persuasion bonus and not just your straight charisma.
Alright, so just roll persuasion.
Yeah.
So what's 11 plus your persuasion modifier for that
Oh,
original
my
one?
We'll see.
persuasion
We'll know when he rolls
Oh
persuasion.
yeah.
is +6.
Hmm.
This is a hard word to spell. Persuasion.
Just
Uh-oh.
you know, the full thing.
Okay, so that is going to be a 17, but I think Roughnut might be doing something. Yeah, I know. Sparks decided not to have his stuff maxed out, which is really weird.
Yeah, I wanted cool feats, I'm sorry.
Hmm.
I wanted
So,
to talk to
you better be sorry.
A bird, I
So-
guess.
No, not right now. So you just as you speak, you have that impeccable sense of charisma, and you all kind of notice too, like your captain. Your captain really hasn't had many moments to really display this force of personality that he has, but it's kind of apparent as he speaks that the attention is drawn to him, as there's like everybody's attention is just kind of shifting a little bit. And I'll say with the passive perception, just generally of the crew, except for Reuion, unfortunately, because he has a -1. But did Jimbo die again? He did.
As soon as you mention him, he dies.
Oh my lord! Oh my god! Come
Power,
on!
you freaking power word killed him.
Oh my god!
I mean that spell's horrifying. I've seen it in like an actual like campaign once, and it's horrifying.
Yeah, you'll have a good example of it pretty soon too.
Yeah. Wait, what? I know what you said. I thought that. Hey, wait, that would be funny.
Okay, I thought that was a genuine Halo.
Oh yeah, no.
You managed to pull it off well, at least.
Thank you.
If Jimbo does have to be gone for long, can we bring one NPC with us?
I'll say I don't think he's going to be gone for too long. We'll just take a small mini 5-minute break real quick. You
Okay.
cannot cast genocide on the island, Roughnut.
That's only a Naruto spell.
I would like to use my action to cast the first Heavenly Breath, second one to cast the second one.
No.
and cast the third.
Oh, okay. So I do it to you, and now all of a sudden you want to do it to me, huh?
Oh man, I'm not looking for. I bet Barry isn't looking forward to when we get to level 8, and then what can get the
Oh,
The
I am
breath,
level 8.
the breath thing. Oh frick. The
Remember,
breath.
I'm a clan failure. Remember?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, he
the
already has the weight.
it's the it's like the thing fighters have, the breath.
Action search.
Yeah. Use another bonus
Oh.
action.
Hey, you know what? Actually,
Is
it's
that-
funny that you mentioned that.
That's a level 8 feat.
If you could give me a good reason why, yes. You know, like, legitimately, like, there are rules within the PHB about using other stats for skills.
Yeah, one
Using
knows
strength
that
for
one well.
intimidation, that kind of stuff.
One knows that one well.
I do, I only call it like I see it.
Don't get it?
I do, yeah, I was agreeing with you, even if it was a joke.
Weasel your way into an explanation.
I'm a master at weaseling. I
would
weasel all
think
the time.
I can get like intimidation being like charisma. Cause like a speech, but like I always seen charisma. Intimidation is more like a passive thing. That
Exactly, like that's
like
why like people like
strength wise.
it's like it's kind of like with how like they explain charisma as being intimidation. It's very much just like a kind of like sheer presence of will almost, you
Yeah.
know? Like you know how conquerors hockey works?
Yeah, it's
Like
that.
that's kind of like how intimidation in D&D with charisma
Yeah,
works.
exactly.
Not to the insane scale, but it's just the general same vibe.
I was thinking more of like how persuasion is more of like usually more of like more positive, like hey, we should go do this. Intimidation is more of a you're going to do this, or else you're slit your dog's throat or something.
Damn, that escalated really
That was
quick.
the first like threat I thought of. I've been watching part 4. I'm sorry.
Okay, Araki.
Oh my god.
Fair.
You keep taking
Whenever I pet my dog, I always like go for the throat and just like she loves it.
What the fuck?
No, she
You
does.
go for the throat.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Oh.
Like
I kind of get what you're saying, like roughhousing with your
yeah,
dog.
yeah, she loves it.
Yeah.
out
Please
of
don't say
context, that
please don't
sounds-
say hitting your dog in the throat,
Oh
please.
no, of course not.
You
I was
said
like-
go for the throat.
Whenever
and
like,
that
whenever I
has
pet my dog, I
severe
go for the
intention.
throat. I do it for all the dogs
That's
at my house.
Sparks, it's just the way you said that. Oh my god.
I don't get what's so confusing about it. She loves it.
Oh my god.
I don't feel punch Calypso.
You know what? Maya, come here. Maya,
No! Don't
Maya,
do
come here.
it!
I'm gonna pet my dog, Sparks, to show you what a real good dog owner does.
Oh yeah,
Maya.
I'm gonna get
Oh, she's
Calypso
gone.
real quick.
She knows I was
Hello,
gonna screw
mother.
around with her.
You like butt stretches. Good butt stretch. Good point.
I can't believe so punch a dog for fun.
Hey mom, where's Calypso? I gotta prove a point. What, mom?
She was just upstairs.
What the heck, Calypso? I gotta be upstairs. There you are, Calypso. I have found
Like the
you.
drink?
No, my dog.
Calypso.
Yeah, it's my dog's name. I don't know why my sister named her that. It's after a tree and some Greek thing.
Sounds it's the drink to me. The lemonade.
Bye, I love you. Alright, I'm back. I got the video of me petting my dog.
I swear if I see any throat punching.
I'm not. I didn't throat punch her. Okay,
Sure. Sure.
Okay, I pet my dog. Is Jimbo back?
No. Yeah, can you get this one in PC? It's the most beautiful and you have Disney trouble with it.
yeah, see? She loves
I
it.
can see the fat folds vibrating when you pet
Hey!
her like that.
Hey! Why is that always the first thing everyone mentions about my dog?
Walk your fucking dog.
I do. My grandpa just gave her like tons of treats when she was a puppy.
She's not fat,
Hey,
she's
go.
just big boned.
don't. No. Alright, Calypso, you gotta leave.
So what do we do now?
Well,
Well, what do you think we're gonna do? We're gonna continue playing. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, Jimbo's back. Yay.
Yeah. So now that Jimbo's returned,
All right, back.
Jimbo, just to say, we paused while you were gone. So just to like continue saying, you have that force of personality, just kind of that like aura around you right now, Vincent, as you kind of call the attention, and everybody here with their passive perception just can generally see. There's one specific man at the back of the group who kind of takes notice. Vincent, you're aware of it too. He's staring directly at you as you can almost see like the words on his lips. There's no audio, but you can see the words forming on his lips of just an "oh shit." And his eyes are kind of like wide, like you just saw a ghost. As you see, he cups his hands and like whispers to somebody next to him, and they also have that "oh shit" look moment of realization as word starts spreading, and then there's a man that is specifically there's a man that's specifically behind the man with the double-bladed saber. He cups his hand and whispers to him as he also then has that look of realization, and he shouts out to his men, "Full retreat! Full retreat!" as they all start running back, and you can just see generally everybody is running now, actually.
I made a
As
perception
Huh?
check to see what they were talking about. Like, at least hear a whisper.
Yeah.
Can we do a perception check again?
um, hmm, who here has observation hockey?
I do.
Can I do?
I don't.
I do.
Can
I
do
think all of us
the
did, right?
Lore wise, I have all three, but
Mm.
not right now.
Not right now.
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
Let me. What do I roll? What?
I will ask for perception checks, just straight perception.
Do I? Can I add some willpower to it, or?
Um, I forget. Hold on. I just had it open. I believe you can.
Yeah, I have the dock open, but I'm trying to. Still gotta learn it.
Yes, I believe you can. As a reaction, okay, may add one willpower to add your proficiency bonus to the roll.
Hmm.
If you already have proficiency bonus in these skills, you may still use it, but only use half of your proficiency bonus rounded down.
All right, so I don't have proficiency, so I just have a full plus three. Proficiency.
If you don't have proficiency, you can just add your proficiency as if you're a proficient in the skill.
Yeah.
Let's try to find my proficiency. Oh, there it is. I'm freaking blind. Check
So
perception.
we should only have
Plus 3.
plus 3. Yeah.
23.
No, that's plus
24.
3, so that's plus
Yeah.
5.
Oh, yo, sweet. 19. 24. What does it say? What?
Hold on, what'd you say, ET? Oh, you're
ET, you're
yeah,
muffled.
yeah.
You're muffled,
I
ET.
I can't. I'm sorry. Oh, ET's typing it. Cool.
You down.
Down.
All right. What does it say? What? Throw punch dog instead.
I'm waiting for Nikolai to roll.
Why is Nikolai rolling?
Because he also has observation.
Oh, okay. Ha! I'm better. Hey, that was me talking, not Vincent. I didn't do the voice. Shut up. Alright, what? They rolled.
Okay. So, it's clear to So Nikolai and Vincent, you're both pretty aware immediately that there's just murmurs of, is it him? It's him. And uh, as these words are being spread amongst, and it's the last name that specifically just catches your name. Just Lactildruct is just the only real like thing that you guys can really just kind of gather. Is like it's the main thing. So obviously they know your last name, Vincent. And it's clear that they are aware of you in some aspect.
Vincent is like, oh, oh, that makes sense.
Oh, that makes sense?
Well, yeah.
Ah, yes, your reputation does precede you.
Yeah, no, because because I know my dad runs this island, basically. Like, Vincent just has, like, expression like, oh, I see. Like real understanding.
Royal, you can make me an inside check if you want.
It's the pirate crew, the bartenders.
Oh god. That's
I saw
not
that,
advice.
Royal.
They do look scared, yes. No, Bear or Jimbo. I saw the previous one. You
That
ain't
was
getting out of that one.
intimidation.
Silly.
No,
Oh, that was
an
intimidation.
intimidation
Yeah.
roll.
Okay. Yes, it's clear they are afraid. They are very afraid as they are running away. You can't really tell, but like, it's kind of almost like they're. They are afraid of the name Lactildruct for some reason. So it might not be Vincent specifically, but by proxy, they are scared of him or something.
Man, they're scared of this guy. Yeah. So, points finger exaggeratedly at an innocent.
Yes, so they just ordered a retreat, and the group is now running away after you guys managed to after you guys managed to after Vincent just talked like once, and then they just decided to full retreat. They are now running away.
She grew that hat. Bye. Now, let's just keep going.
Yeah.
And it's strange, actually. So as you guys see, they're breaking off. They're not all running away in one big group. You see they all move to the separate groups that are currently mid-combat. One man goes to a raging war zone. Another man goes to something that's kind of quieted, lulled down. And one man goes to what appears to be a one-on-one, a pirate that has a severely injured leg facing off against a marine with an extremely injured arm. The marine is barely holding on with one hand, one finger on the trigger, and that pirate is using his sword as a crutch to keep himself up as each of these individual peoples are talked to, the pirates, and you all see a full-scale retreat. A full-scale retreat. And all of these pirates are just running away and retreating.
Hey, what? Vincent's gonna go into his disguise kit. He's gonna grab a, what's this guy's? Gonna grab like a mustache, put it on. He's going to put on like a big like not like a cloak, but like the hood of a cloak. And and also going to take off his glowing bills handband.
Got it.
Headband.
Bandana,
yeah. I always get this. I always use both.
Don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to cause issues. And you're gonna put everything back. Everything you take off, he's gonna put into his coin purse.
So it's funny that you mentioned the man with the hat now, by the way. Vincent, it's lucky that you just did that right now. So, it's funny that you mention Royal wanting to go for that man with the hat. As you see, like, your attention was brought over to this group of pirates and you were distracted for a bit. That man with the hat leading that group of Marines has moved right onto you guys now, as you just see this man leading his troops, and he appears to bark out in orders. All right, men, chase them down. They're retreating for a reason.
Or
Not it very much appears that he's not even paying attention to you guys too much. As this man is making himself known, you all see the man with the hat, the man with a marking underneath his left eye, the man wearing what looks to be a poncho-inspired justice coat,
Oh,
the man
no.
with gruff,
Oh, no.
the man with a southern accent, the man with a gun, a
Oh.
6-shooter belted to his side.
Oh,
The boy, Coyote.
no.
Fuck. I knew it as soon as I heard.
With his
Ah,
with
the
his
10-gallon hat,
wide-brimmed
duh.
cowboy hat, with
Wait,
his
I heard
wide-brimmed
cowboy.
I didn't even
with his
think
wide-brimmed cowboy hat.
Wait,
Oh.
Coyote?
And a big
Or-
eye.
Yeah, that's your
Honestly.
cousin, Jimbo.
With his big iron on his hip.
That's two birds with one stone right there.
Nice one, Jimbo. You're on a roll today, Jimbo. My gosh.
Okay, so this is where I'm gonna introduce something. I really
Can we give
Jimbo,
Jimbo another
you-
inspiration, please?
that's what I was just about to do. Yeah, Jimbo, you get another inspiration. Congratulations.
That was
Normally
perfect.
there's a max of 1, but I'll honestly say I really don't like the fact that inspirations have a max of 1, and this one's very inconsequential. So I'll just yeah, guys, just good stuff, and I'll give you more inspirations.
Man, that was good. That was perfect.
Max of 3. Yep. That's
Max.
what I was doing for another campaign too. Max of 3.
Also, Vince is gonna go to Lana and be like,
I'm still laughing on that.
yeah, if we have to, I'll bring up Dad, but
So
probably
it
don't
does-
want. I don't want to cause that big of a. I don't want. He doesn't want to see me, and I don't mind not seeing him. So that's all good.
So question. I recognize this is obviously Coyote, right?
Yeah, no, there's no doubt about it. This is Coyote, and actually, after Coyote ordered all his, I'll tell my dad. You can't fight me in my crew. I'm gonna tell my father about.
I'll tell
this.
Father about this.
I'll be telling my father about this. So yes, now you specifically see after Coyote just ordered all his men, this group of what was 15 foot soldiers are now mobilizing and chasing down. They're running, and Coyote is staying behind as he starts walking over to you with the jingle, jangle, jingle of his spurs as his boots kind of make imprints within the fine sand. It does not look like he has a weapon drawn right now.
You see Ivan get way more defensive, and
Oh, freak.
just the air just change around him a little bit. He starts to feel a bit itchy. And that's all you notice.
Now, calm down. Y'all keep your britches in one piece, please. I'm not here for a fight.
Can I roll like something to see how good my disguise is?
Yes, make me a deception check. And yes,
Thank you.
Nikolai, you did change his memories too. I'm aware of this. That's why he's not being immediately aggressive
okay.
or anything like that.
Oof!
Remember,
It's me.
memory stuff happens.
It's me.
So, what was the memory again? What was the memory swap again?
Nikolai, I specifically asked you to keep track of this.
Wasn't that he just hates us and not glowing mills?
Yeah.
Yeah, most.
E.T. microphone. I didn't need exactly a hearing aid to tell that those were shrieks of pain.
Prime opportunity has displayed
Is
itself.
this metal? Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
perfect.
There you go.
Perfection.
I'm having to use.
Red.
Now you're bad again. You're bad. You're
Uh-oh.
bad.
Yeah,
Go back. Go back.
I think you should probably I was gonna say that he should probably maybe switch to voice chat.
Text chat, you mean?
Yeah.
They should swap over to voice chat when they're already failing in voice chat, yes.
Yeah. Anyways, I see fate has given me a prime opportunity. It is my
Nope.
duty
I
to
am
leap
so
over
angry.
There we
and
go.
grasp-
That's perfect.
There you go.
Yeah, that's good.
Like the PC version always had like a horrible mics, and then when
Okay, we're going to ignore the buzzing.
Yeah. All right. So what are we gonna do, ET?
I am looking something right now, so ignore that.
Man, I can feel that buzz reverberating in my throat. Damn.
Ow.
That is like one of those like vibrations that you could just feel in your skull almost. But yeah, so yes, it's clear that he's not here to fight, as he just kind of like speaks up a little bit. So he's not exactly saying anything now. He's just waiting to see what you guys are doing. He doesn't exactly have anything right now like that is saying that, oh, I'm going to fight you right here right now. Yeah.
So you just hear Ivan say, "So what are you here for then?" A
Well,
bit of strain in his voice.
well, I'm here to take you folk down to a place where you can find out what's going on.
Insight check.
I got orders
Insight.
from above for that. Yeah, make insight checks.
Was it my dad?
Yeah,
Oh,
Mr. Dennis himself ordered it
Dennis?
to take y'all back. Not Dennis. Oh shit,
Dennis?
Dennis, Mr.
Wow,
Dennis.
Dan is black.
Danish.
Yes,
No,
Mr.
Danish.
Danish.
Danish!
Yes, Mr. Danish.
Freaking Danish.
Yeah, no, yeah.
God, the southern twang is affecting me on a
Pleasure.
physical and emotional scale.
What does he want? He never wants to see me.
Uh,
Damn.
hey, Vincent, who's this guy? Yes, there's the dude.
It's a guy we
Okay.
fought a while ago.
Well, pleasure to meet you, former foe of the boss.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well, Skullmaster Man. As he tips his head, his hat. Fuck. Sorry. He tips his head. Yes. He tips his hat.
I tip my hat back.
I tip my hat to you, one legend to another.
I'm gonna. One second. Vincent is going to then kind of he's gonna kind of put his hands in his pockets and he's going to like do some message. I was like to basically everyone is like, hey, this is weird. My dad never wants to see me.
Oh, you
This
guys
is
made your inside checks.
yeah, I
Yeah.
know. No, yeah, I know. No, I know, but I'm Vincent's confused that Dennis is giving this order.
Yep.
Yeah, this is just I don't trust this.
So,
Yeah,
reminder.
just be on the toe.
So,
Just
just
easy.
as a thing to say, Vincent and Ivan, you both look into his demeanor, just his general, how he's acting, how he's speaking, and all that. The Southern twang is not a curtain for a more sinister plot. As you look deeper in, it's very clear that this man is not here to directly harm you. It seems that he's kind of offering something right now. He's offering an extension to kind of get you guys to learn more, that kind of stuff. You can all tell in the past he posed enough of a challenge to you guys that you had to memory wipe him to make sure that he wouldn't become an even more of a problem later. So if this was a fight that he wanted to take, he would not be here speaking with you, his hand away from his gun. He would have his gun drawn already, bullets loaded in, and about it's Ivan and Vincent, you both can just kind of feel it. Just 3 bullets, 2 in the eyes, 1 in the forehead for each of you. That would
Vincent,
be the case. That would be the case if he was trying to fight. But that's not the case at all.
yeah, Vincent goes, yeah, I just make sure everyone knows on the same page as that I know of my dad, just so everyone's on the same page.
Mm.
So oh, so I guess we're going. I'm still messaged, so this is only to us. He just kind of sees
Yeah,
us kind of standing there silently, not responding.
we need to stick around on this island anyway, so it's better if we play safe and follow along while also being on our toes about it.
Ivan will stay back, waiting for everyone to go ahead, and he'll eventually follow. But if Alana wants to stay behind, she'll hear something. So
You can go ahead.
actually, what's your perception? Passive perception? She might just hear it like while walking. All right. Before walking, you'll just. I'll say only Alana will hear this for now. Out of Ivan's own voice, a little bit creepy. I just asked for Alana's, but
Yeah. I was saying mine as a joke. So
he's on the list, Ivan. He's on the list. You have to. Don't. Not now. Not the time. Oh, come on. He's right there. The others won't mind. Do it. No. Not now. And Ivan will have a second thought. And if Ivan could look sly, he would give a sly smile, a sly deadpan face to Crow. And he'll just silently say, Kiju, I allow you to control. And that's all you hear.
Nice.
Damn, that was acted out well. Props.
Yeah.
Amazingly done.
Great job.
And what if you check DMs real quick?
More DN stuff again.
I guess we're all on board.
Yes, indeed.
For some reason, Ivan looks a little taller than usual.
Oh, frick.
It's like a tiny little thing, you know. Very, very simple,
Skinwalker.
small change. By the way, Barry,
Mm-hmm.
did you ever have that doc of Ivan stuff made?
The what? Which one?
Like general Ivan stuff.
No.
Like generally
on.
also taking in the stuff you like just DM'd me about too.
I have
Because
personality ones made. I'm still working on the full doc. Apologies. Apologies it's taking so long.
yes, now would have been a perfect time to have something like that for me to double check stuff. But I think I know. I could be wrong, but I think I know. So moving just slightly along as things are going. Coyote is going to speak up a bit as so Ivan and Alana are in the back a little bit right now. Where is everybody else standing?
I'm in the very front. If something happens, I'll be the first.
Jimbo, please. Jimbo, please.
Jimbo already left, my bro.
Jimbo, please.
Also, there you go. What? Just for a reminder.
Yes.
I presume.
Yes, indeed. Okay, I see.
Well, what do we do now? Jimbo's keep leaving like this.
Jimbo dies. Why? Jimbo, why? Do you guys want me to wait for him still, or should we move on?
I honestly don't know anymore. I don't want to be rude to Jimbo.
He hasn't had an issue with in the past.
Don't know what's going on. Maybe things are just getting busy over there.
Yeah.
Probably still internet
Let's say
stuff.
that he has internet trouble, so.
So? Sorry, I just saw something funny.
So mean.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, 5 minutes then. I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom. We'll call this ET. Are you getting close to needing to eat lunch too?
I mean, not really, I think.
Okay, I see. Well, I'm gonna be right back. I need to go use the restroom. I'll talk to y'all in a bit.
Alright. What do you guys think is going on?
That's gonna bother you. Cut off all family ties.
The main thing, though, is that this guy hates specifically me the most.
I have an idea what's going on, but it's spoilers.
Yeah, of course it's always spoiled.
As a fellow DM, I know things.
That's fair. Yeah,
Yes,
but
we know. We know your theory.
I doubt it could have been like anything like long term because he didn't even know we were gonna be on this island. He just knew we were like in the area because like what happened with Abba. Obviously, been like reported back.
I mean, it looks like war. Another war. Another war. Straight up pirates versus marine this time. This would be fun.
Yeah,
Oh
but
boy.
is he gonna try like, recruiting us to fight on the marine side? That would be good for me.
Maybe?
Hope like warlord chances, but it'd be so fun. We're so not, but I really hope we see Poppy. We're so not though. We're so not though.
Yeah, I don't think. I do want to see Poppy.
Yeah,
So I
I'm
do like.
glad. Yeah, we've seen Coyote again. We gotta see the other player favorite Marine.
I still want to see his mom too.
Yeah.
See what all. See what she's got to be all about.
Yeah. Um.
Um.
Hey. um. The
Um.
Hey. Quit it.
No,
It'd be
never.
so funny if like Poppy just showed up one day because he's stowawayed on like some like big ship, on some like random marine ship. It's like oh frick, I'm in the Grand Line. Mommy, help me. He's
He's
like
being put in timeout. Don't worry.
in the like the one in the third most dangerous part of the ocean.
Yes,
The
he's
sea,
being put in timeout.
you know, the Seed family. They have some strict punishments for for like instead of like if they do something really bad, we just put them in the calm belt for a day and see how
Oh,
Ah,
see how
Jimbo's
long they
update.
last.
Jimbo update. Jimbo update.
So what knows? What? Um.
Got a blast.
Oh frick. Baja.
I didn't even hear the join sound.
It's because I wasn't. I didn't leave the VC. I just muted.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I didn't hear the unmute sound.
Ah, well, you see, the reason for that is because I broke into your house and turned down your volume all the way.
What? But I was mid conversation.
I did it super fast.
Oh frick.
Why do you think I was gone for
You
so long?
SpongeBobbed me.
I did.
You
Want
ran.
to see me run to that mountain?
You ran
Want to
all
see
the
me do
way.
it again?
You ran all the way from your house in in an area to my house in Colorado.
No anarchy, Roughnut. There is no anarchy in the
Ran
USA.
ran down a flight of stairs and into 3 rooms and got to mine, and then grabbed my headset and turned down the dial. And
No
ran
anarchy in
back.
the UK. None at all. No anarchy in the UK. None of that.
Can
So,
we continue before Jimbo has to leave again?
yes, we shall. Moving on a little bit forward, Coyote speaks up to you, Vincent, as he says, "You know, that red hair of yours, it's a dead giveaway, man.
Yeah. Fair.
Look, I'll just make one thing clear for you, just so you're not watching your back too heavily. I will say I'm a respectable man. I'm somebody who tries to honor combat and do all of that. So don't expect me to just turn around and bam, you're dead, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
This isn't exactly a situation where I'm going to try fighting all y'all. There are more things to worry about right now.
Vince is sadly taking out the mustache and hood, feeling that he really liked his disguise. He puts back on his bandana.
Was it?
One day, it'll work.
You should try dyeing your hair. It would be a better
I
disguise.
don't have prestidigitation or my disguise self anymore.
I have normal hair dye for you.
Yeah, but that's not funny. I can't have a. That's how Vincent rolls.
But yes, so as you guys slowly get walking, is there anything you guys want to ask Coyote at all? Because you guys do have a chance to speak.
I liked your comic book.
My what?
Oh yeah.
He kind of looks you surprised.
Yeah, I have it right. I have it
yeah,
right here.
There was somebody who was making comic books of different marine characters.
Yeah.
What? He snatches that comic book from your hand, Vince, because I assume you take it out, right?
Yeah, I do.
He
It was
looks through
signed.
it. He peers through it. What the
Yeah.
hell is this?
It was the guy autographed it for me, so you can find the name. He was.
I can't even
he
read
was
this. He turns over to the page where the autograph is, and it's so Vincent, you could read it because you heard the name and it was read out to you and all that. But now that you're recognizing it, yeah, that is such a hard fucking name to read like that when it's written in cursive. These are
Literally?
just chicken scratches.
No joke. I had a customer today, and at Wendy's, you know how like you have like the you write your name out of the customer order.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the name. I'm
So
not joking. I'm not joking.
So notable.
Okay, carry
Oh
on.
no.
Carry on.
Yes. Amazing.
Um,
I can't even read this. What
Nikolai-
name is this supposed to be?
Nikolai just kind of pulled out the figurine thing. They should be. Is it the same? Like I figure that he would like scratch his signature on it. Is it the same chicken scratch?
Yep.
It is the.
No,
co-
the sculptures are
okay.
done. Remember, reminder. So the comic books were done by one man in particular. The sculptures were done by a fan of the man, specifically a little kid back on that
Wait a
island.
second.
Yeah.
This kid can't. The Coyote can't read this. I have it in my notes.
It's because of the way. It's because of the way it's written.
These
It's not
dang
that he can't
cursive
read it.
Ks.
Exactly, bro.
Continue.
And yet, no, you do admire the fact that yeah, it is really shittily written.
Vincent appreciated the
You're
effort.
you're pretty sure he could have done a better job with chalk to paper than this. But yeah.
The chalk.
Yeah. So, what name even is this supposed to be?
It says.
Is that a
Koya.
goddamn action figure?
I didn't pull that out. That's in my room.
Nikolai did.
Nikolai pulled out a figurine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a someone. But I don't really recognize him.
Yeah, we bought your merch.
The figurine is a reminder. Is that the figurine or is it?
I didn't buy a Coyote one. I only have a Julio one. And,
Et, did you?
Yeah,
Is that?
Yeah,
and a
it's
Dennis.
that one.
And a
I only
Dennis.
bought that one after all.
I only have a Dennis.
right.
Dante and Julia. But those are on the ship.
Impressive.
On my desk.
Very nice.
But yeah. So, he's just fucking flabbergasted. Oh, did the ambient sound ran out?
Nice one, Roughnut.
Koya.
I could barely read cursive, so I'm so immersed.
What's cursive?
Good. I wish that was everyone's response to that question.
Cursive is a form of writing that's very fancy, mostly used by signatures and old people.
Agreed. I hate cursive so much. Get rid of it.
Oh my god, come on.
They stopped teaching it
Yeah.
when I was going to school, so I
Same.
don't know how to read it.
It was
No,
like
dude.
right. They stopped right, and I got to second grade, and I'm so happy.
Funnily enough, I actually know cursive because I learned from my great grandmother and
Well,
not from like actually.
Well, that's very wholesome. I love that.
Yeah,
All right.
she's a very traditional person. She enjoys writing things in cursive and doing all that.
So where are we going again,
But yeah, as I was
You are
saying, I
being
do
led.
like to read it.
Vincent?
Does anybody say anything about it?
About what?
Coyote looks at the figurine and is like, "That's a pretty cool wooden sculpture you got there, but I don't know what this has to do with anything."
Oh, it
I don't
was like a
know.
figurine of you. All the marine. Apparently,
It's
all Marines
it's
have
it's
it.
that's
But
not the
yeah,
figurine of Coyote.
Oh, it isn't. Oh, the Nikita figure.
That's It's not a Nikita figure either.
Wait,
It's
then who?
somebody else.
Then who did?
You don't know.
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember.
It's that one
Hey.
figurine
Yeah, it's that one figurine.
that Nikolai had a
I
feeling about.
like I
Hey,
said, I just put it out just to show like, oh yeah, besides the comic book, like they also sold like figurines.
hey, Marine Captain, dude. Where are we going?
We're
The name's
following.
Coyote, first off. And second off, I'm leading y'all to the,
We're gonna see Dennis.
yeah.
Who's Dennis?
I love it. It's such a lame name.
Sorry, if you happen to be one of those people who know us marine folk by their, titles and names, then perhaps you would recognize him as Rear Admiral Elysium.
I forgot he was a freaking real admiral.
Yeah, no, never heard of him.
I forgot
Never
he,
heard of that rank either.
forgot he was a rear admiral.
Like I've done my fair share of contract work with the Marine. Dude. I never heard of that. Are you pulling my leg? You joshing me?
He looks at you actually for a moment, and he actually kind of recognized you a little bit, and he says, wait a second, I think I recognize you actually. At one point, you were working for a specific Marine crew, you and that little crew of yours way back when. Never really got to speak with you nor any of them too much, but I did see you. Yep,
Please don't recognize the cannibal.
pretty damn recognizable. Surprised I didn't recognize you immediately.
I blend in pretty well with the crowds, despite the Blendset mask.
Well, maybe I might be surprised. But as it stands, let's keep on walking, shall we?
Yeah. How you been, Coyote? Also, can I get the comic book back, please? I bought it.
It's mine now. No, yeah, he gives the comic book. He gives the comic book back.
The island you can find more on the island that's called. It was pretty good shop. I don't know the island name.
Oh my god.
It's been a while.
Don't worry, man. I did too.
I just know I met a cool kid.
I'm gonna go AFK for like a minute. I'll be right back. I need to take out the trash real quick.
Oh my god.
It literally won't be a minute. I'll be right back.
Hey,
So many
leaving
interruptions.
during the middle of the session is my thing, dude. Honestly,
Hey, also
I've got
ET's thing
my
as well.
talent.
Nope, never mind. I'm good. It just the trash can looked like it was full, but it really wasn't.
Oh,
The
good job then.
fool. Yeah, okay.
Good job.
I'm waiting to meet some dude named Daniel. I think his title's made up.
His title was Rear Admiral Elysium.
Yeah, that's definitely made up, dude. Never heard of it.
I love Xenoblade 2.
What does Xenoblade 2 have to do with somebody?
That's where they want to go. They want to go to Elysium, the world tree.
That's Yggdrasil.
Oh yeah, wait, no, it's not. I remember the trailers, like in the British voice, like I'll take you to Elysium.
But yes,
I watched the Nintendo
Moving on.
Direct. Oh yeah,
moving on. Just to speak to you, Vincent, because you did ask him how he was.
Yeah. That bad, huh?
That bad, yeah. Sorry, give me a second. Family's talking.
The coma did get him in the end, didn't it? I don't say that. I don't say that in canon. I don't say that in canon. I don't say that in canon.
You don't say.
No.
You don't say.
I just
Captain?
I just thought it'd be funny.
So Coyote.
Yeah.
So Coyote.
You don't
how did you-
say.
So Coyote, how did you come to blows with my boss over here?
You know, it was so long ago, I really couldn't tell you. It's kind of like scratching at the back of my mind. It's not
Oh.
really what matters right now. All I know is that for some reason, I get this feeling of indescribable rage whenever I look at him for too long. You know?
Yeah, same, you know.
Glad we can relate on that.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
He kind of chuckles a little bit as he says, "Nah, I'm just pulling your leg. Just to tell you, just been sailing around, doing some stuff. Ended up meeting back up with Rear Admiral Elysium, doing work for him for a little bit. There's been this recent cult that's popped up that we've had to deal with lately. It's
Oh,
been annoying to say the least.
what are they?
Oh,
What are they like?
There is this one chick who was, oh my goodness, she was such a damn annoyance. She was just messing up all of our supply lines. She was messing up everything. And then when we tried chasing her, she just ran away. We just couldn't chase her. It was too damn fast.
Well, speaking of people, you got any relatives?
Uh,
Relatives?
I got my dad.
Oh no!
Your dad? What does he do?
Stop!
Marine?
Well,
Dang it,
he was a
Jimbo.
bartender. He was a bartender,
What?
but then there was an accident that ended up happening. Unfortunately,
does
there was
does
some.
this coyote give Vincent the side eye?
What island did he work on?
He's so
Eh,
egging him on.
he
Remember?
worked he worked at Fish Shop.
Ah, I know that guy.
What?
Huh. Well, pleasant conversation. Yes, as the little lady says, we do have to move on a little bit.
Let's go.
And certainly a more warmer welcome than the barrel of a gun, I can tell you that.
Keep your friends close and enemies closer.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing to note. By the way, Jimbo, just to satisfy your insatiable bloodlust a little bit, Coyote's father is not a Tiberius.
What? I thought he was.
Ah,
Retcon.
good.
Mother.
Did you
Well,
Oh,
I
his
got
mother.
Coyote
Hmm.
really bad. Well,
What was that?
I can wait for later. I could probably provoke Crane killing Coyote and do the evil
You,
stuff.
you were begging to fight him. I could tell. I could tell. You were trying to remember.
Remember.
I could tell.
Okay, but yeah.
All right. So, did we get there?
Sorry, guys. Family keeps on bugging me. So,
Oh
as it
my
turns,
god!
dude, I'm sorry. I've been consistently bothered because I'm set up in my kitchen and I can't go anywhere else.
Fair.
But yes, so as you guys keep on walking, your footprints being left in the sand are slowly caught away by a swift breeze, the tide rising in a little bit, as you all slowly but surely make your way along the coast over to what appears to be a marine ship. Now, it's an interesting thing to note. Most of the time, you don't see too many Marines that have specific markings on their ship. But when it comes to Dennis's ship, you can notice that it does appear that his sails they appear to have a marking, an emblem of sorts, and this emblem appears to be a sheathed sword, specifically a katana. You can all really kind of tell that it being sheathed was definitely done on purpose. Perhaps to kind of insinuate a sword is better kept in its sheath rather than drawn, or perhaps something else. You really can't tell, but it is to be noted that that is what is on his main sail currently.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But yes, as you all slowly make your way, you manage to. There's this tiny little rope ladder that descends from descends from the ship as you all kind of look and you're like, damn, we need to get one of those for ours. As it definitely looks like a lot more comfortable and better than a plank to walk down and up. As you all climb up, Vincent first, of course. Well, technically
Yeah.
Coyote first, but Vincent following.
Yeah.
Then Nikolai, then Ivan, then Alana. As you all climb up, you manage to get onto the deck, and Coyote then says, all right, now we just need to take a left and go right this way. And so it's interesting to note, by the way, Vincent, you just kind of like look like over your shoulder as you're walking now on the deck of the ship. You see the men are like the ones that are working around on deck, just kind of recognize you. And as they look at you, they don't look at your face, they look at your hair. And they look at you don't have your bandana, right?
Oh, I do. I put it back on.
He did put it on earlier.
Though
They look at your bandana,
Yeah.
but they don't say anything. But you can feel their eyes on you.
Vincent's probably like gonna get the tone. Is like, I really also knowing his dad, I was like, I really should take this off because he knows the lore. He puts it in his coin purse.
But yes. Moving on. It does not appear that these stairs are exactly judgmental or anything. It's like kind of like
Yeah.
It's kind of like seeing David Bowie out in the streets with like full makeup on, right? Like
Yeah.
or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how else to say, right? It's an insignia. It's just something to be noted. It's not like they're looking at you because you're you. They're just looking at you
yeah.
because of those emblems you have.
No, yeah, definitely. Yeah, there was what those like represent. Then
Indeed.
Not me. Yeah.
As you all manage to make your way without being goaded or stared at anymore, you are all outside the door to the captain's quarters. As you see Coyote open the door slightly and peek his head in, and then he closes the door as he turns back to you and he says, it looks like he's on call now. We just have to wait a moment. As you all hear on the other side of the door, can people make me perception checks real quick to possibly... Anybody wants to kind of passively hear, because it's not like this door's thick or anything.
I want to. I also want to use another will.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. There we go. Oof.
Vincent and Alana are the ones who catch this. Nikolai, thankfully, no sand, but a particular breeze does catch your attention. So, you all just hear on the other side him talking to somebody on a Dendenmushi, and you manage to get the tail end, the ending of a conversation, as you hear him say, right, yes. Well, okay, yes, I see. Please send Miss Seeds my congratulations on her promotion to a Commodore. As you hear just the what sounds to be the sound of a Dendenmushi going off. And you hear him call out to you all, no perception check needed. Mr. Tiberius, you may send them in. As you see Coyote look at all of you and he says, well, now's y'all's time to shine. As he opens the door, and he doesn't go in himself, but he does motion for you all to go in.
All right. I go in.
I follow him in the back as well.
Did also
I'll
you
be
say
the one.
Mr. or Mrs. Seeds? I'm pretty sure I know it was Mrs., but just making sure.
Mrs. Seeds.
Yeah.
Dang it. One day, Poppy will become Commodore. All right.
Evan will be the last one to go in.
Vince is looking like kind of like really like kind of has his hands like together, kind of nervous,
Nikolai just kind of fixes his tie a bit anxiously.
but like trying to look really cool because he wants to look like a cool captain.
Okay.
Give him a good old vote of smile.
Ah,
Yeah.
yuck.
Yes. Okay, good. I'm glad RefNet has it.
Yeah.
The long-awaited picture.
Good
Yes,
old
come
dad.
on.
Good old dad.
Yep.
Your old dad.
I love those Adventure Time commercials.
I believe I've seen this one before, but I don't remember.
Those are really good.
It's been a bit.
It's
It's
awesome.
been a
It's
bit.
been a bit. It's been a bit.
We all need a reminder.
I think I put it in.
Just a small refresher.
I would put it in some
But
chat.
let's not look for it. Let's
I know.
let Rough Nuts in it.
Yeah.
Oh, loading. So
Nah.
great.
Perfection.
Yay.
Now we wait. So you guys enjoying the session so far?
I'm
Yeah, it's
liking
pretty
it.
fun.
It's fun. I just
Mm.
could do without the interruptions, though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Today's been hella unlucky. Don't
Especially
worry,
since
Jimbo. You're
it's
not the
not
only one
bad.
who's being interrupted.
Alright. I think that to really make this session a 10 out of 10, I know what we must do.
Jimbo, you will not lobotomize Coyote.
Lobotomize.
Lobotomize implies I'm going to let him live.
Yeah,
There we go.
Yeah.
There it
Dang
is.
it.
There's father.
There's the old dad.
Damn, you know, I
Samurai,
just kind of noticed his facial structure really reminds me of Vincent. It's like, damn, yeah, this is Vincent's dad. The artist did a really good job on that.
I agree.
It's
Mhm.
been a bit.
Like 100%.
Still, it's still like a surprise that his theme is like samurais.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
agree. I didn't expect that at all.
But why does his beard look like that?
Hey, that's like great beard. Only cool people have that
He
type
has
of beard.
a really
Get it?
Are you
We-
really
we
sticking
need-
up for your dad right now?
No.
It
That's
doesn't
beard I
really-
have.
Well,
I
Like
think
father, like son.
I like it.
But no.
It looks cool.
But like, you'd be
Like player, like
better
Peasky father.
I didn't even.
if
Yeah,
it was with
yeah.
you know?
I was watching
Alright.
Evangelion and I was like, I love that beard, and I took it.
To continue, as you guys enter and Coyote closes the door behind you, not with like a threatening like slamming of a shut or anything like that, but just kind of gently closing the door as it's clear he shows respect to this man enough to kind of just do these things for him almost. And he actually before he leaves and shuts the door, he actually pulls out a few chairs for you all to sit in before he goes to the doorway, bows to you all, shuts the door, and Coyote is no longer in the room. There are chairs for you all present.
I made sure to take off the, before you saw it, just so you know.
The headband?
I made sure, yeah, yeah. So, what's up?
Well, it's nice to finally see you all. Please,
Nice to
have a
see you
seat.
as well.
Yeah,
I sit down. I sit down.
Sit down. You see off to the side, there is this tiny little plate that appears to be kind of radiating red with heat as there's this pot on top of it. As he takes it off and he pours it into a few cups all for you, as this chair that was set up is specifically on his desk in a way that these cups are placed in front of you, and poured into them is what appears to be piping hot tea.
Ivan will not sit down. He will just stay in the corner watching. You
Hmm.
can't really see his face, but he does look a little even though he looked a little taller before. Now he looks even taller than like he's standing in a corner,
Skinwalker.
like with the shadows in it.
Skinwalker Ivan.
Can't really see his face.
Enderman Ivan.
Oh my god!
Alright. So.
Don't look that man in the eyes. Please, drink if you wish.
Vincent isn't going to.
And he looks to you specifically, Vincent.
Like,
Well,
not
then-
in like a rude way. He's just not gonna drink.
I know.
Yeah.
He looks to
Nikolai's
you
going
specifically.
Nikolai's going to take the tea.
Alright. Go ahead, what?
It's nice to finally be here talking with you, Captain Lacteldruct.
Nice talking to you as well. I'm trying to remember his title. It was Rear Admiral.
Rear Admiral Elysium.
Rear Admiral Elysium.
He nods his head slightly to that, as he says, "Now, I'm certain you all must be slightly confused as to why I have invited a pirate crew onto my ship. To make things clear, there has recently been a conflict with another pirate crew, the Hellfire Pirates. And recently we have been having a lot more tense conflict than before. It seems that we are losing more men day by day, as are they, and they do not wish to cease. And at this point, neither do we.
Uh,
It has gotten to such a point that we, at least, have agreed to have some form of mediator, somebody to speak with both sides. We have not heard back from them, but seeing from the presence of, well, you walking here onto the island, sending them all into a full retreat, chances are we can at least take that as a sign of some kind of very, very fragile momentary peace.
so you're
I see.
saying, so
Um,
you're saying you're hiring us to relay messages?
Negotiators.
I will pay you, yes, for this.
Okay.
I need you all to negotiate.
uh,
We need to
sure.
have some kind of third party to speak right now. Because
Yeah,
as it stands, tensions are getting so thick that I fear that the loss of men will continue piling up more and more by the day.
yeah,
Fathers will not have sons that will see them when they return home. There will be wives that will be without husbands, and there will be children without parents.
yeah. That would suck, wouldn't it?
Yes, indeed it would.
Um,
And Alana, you drink the tea. It tastes a very nice like herbal tea kind of, you know? Like it's that like nice blandness, you know? It's not like an aroma that's hitting you in the face. It's just a nice perfect blend of blandness and a slight hint of flavor. Perfect tea. He passes the tea test. There is indeed
Um,
tea. Poured into cups all in front of you in the chairs that you were sitting down. Except for
Question.
Ivan, who's not sitting.
I already said I take
So,
the tea and sip it.
Yes.
so how long has this stuff been going down?
Do you mean the combat on this island in specific or in general?
In specific, the combat, the Hellfire Pirates.
He thinks to himself for a moment.
um,
Where it
and
really all started, I suppose, is, well, when
you,
I left Glowing Mills permanently.
hmm,
But with the Hellfire Pirates specifically, it's been
um,
going on for roughly 3 to 4 years now.
Oh wow.
A question?
that's
Yes,
nothing.
Barry, it sounds like you're speaking.
I was gonna say something, but never mind.
Question.
Yes.
Uh. Uh. All right. Actually, it's three questions. Okay. So
Are you speaking in character right now?
yeah.
Okay.
So how many people do they have on their side? A few hundred or something?
Well, normally, as I'm certain all of you are aware, ships our size cannot sustain an entire population to supply a war for this long. Thankfully, we have the advantage in skill, not in numbers. Unthankfully and unfortunately, they have the advantage in numbers, as they managed to recently stage a prison break of that local jail. A lot of their
Um.
forces have been supplied with prisoners that were previously residing there.
All right.
Oh, I see.
Second question. What's a
So,
rear? Uh,
yeah.
what's a rear board captain Legion?
If you are referring to my title, then that is me. I am Rear Admiral Elysium.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, what does it mean? Where does it rank on the? It's
He's before the vice admirals,
Indeed.
and that was before
uh,
the normal admirals, and then before the fleet admiral. He's like
uh,
number 3.
yeah. Final question. Is your name actually is it actually Dennis?
Dennis is my given first name, yes?
Oof.
Irving.
And to tell you a little bit more, Elysium, what that name means to me, that is a name I hope to aspire to. Paradise. A state of mind. Something to work towards. Something new. It's a name that I feel holds significant meaning to me. So I chose to take it upon myself. Not many people call me Dennis nowadays.
Well, good to hear, Mr. Rear Admiral Paradise.
You can call me
Hey,
Paradise if you wish
yeah.
to. That is the direct meaning of Elysium.
Good choice, if
Uh,
anything. That sounds pretty cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now,
Um.
another thing to state is somebody asked for their number of men. With that prison break that had recently happened, a lot of their men are not just stationed only on their ship, as, like I said, the ship would not be able to sustain that amount of people at once. There are actually a few tunnels that have been dug under the jail, and they are also residing within the jail as well to house a lot of their foot soldiers. As it stands, from last what we could tell, they have roughly anywhere between 80 to 150 men.
Have you considered fire?
Sir, with all due respect, we prefer to do combat on the ground and directly, not any other tactics.
Yeah.
Okay. Disturbing tactics to split now. Disturbing people. Truly a messed up world we live in.
To speak more, like I said before, I will also pay you for this. Something to the tune of I'm willing to pay 800,000 berry for this.
Oh my. Is that like each, or that's not in character? That's not.
Like, so the thing is, right, is I know any amount of money is inconsequential to you guys, right?
Hey, more money is more
Yeah.
adding to the
Yeah,
pile for me.
more money isn't a problem. What?
I'll take more money.
I'm willing to be negotiating with I'm willing to negotiate with the price, but it will be, as it stands, 800,000 total.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's good for us. That total. We already have a lot already.
Seems you've definitely been busy.
Yeah. Uh. Well.
If I may ask, what do you hope to achieve with this negotiation? Like exactly, what are your terms that you want to negotiate with these people?
Simply a ceasefire. Like I've said, for the past 3 to 4 years, we have been having on and off conflict with each other due to their captain's personal resentment with me. Captain Azul is not
Oh
exactly the
frick.
type of person to let go of a grudge.
So. So it's like, hey, we'll give you back your men if you leave and stop. That what you're trying to like wager.
What I offer is the cease on a loss of life for both sides, as
I
well as
see.
resources, as well as time. This conflict has not done any good for either side. It is simply a matter of one side wants the other dead. That is it. And this conflict would benefit nobody. It certainly has not benefited us.
Yeah, and also for a more smaller group instead of the like a world government backed organization, it wouldn't. It's more of a loss on their end to keep fighting.
Indeed. This is not a
Have
decision that have been made by any higher ups. This is the decision of me as the closest acting rear admiral within the area. It is both within the line of the thinking of the world government, as well as what is best for this crew.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, we can go and negotiate with them.
Yes, indeed.
on
We've been having our work cut out for us.
Well, we should start. We should get going now.
In the meantime, before you leave, I would just like you to know that the payment will be given to you after you finish the job, not before. There will be no half pay either. There have been times in the past where I have been cheated out by somebody who thinks that they are smarter than me and more cunning than me by asking for half up front. That is not a practice I enjoy entailing.
Yeah, that's just rude.
Indeed.
Very well then. We'll be seeing you then.
Yeah.
If there's anything else you would like us to know before we go.
I'm
As it
going.
stands, Captain Azul currently has a bounty of 300 million berry. She has spent the previous 5 years of her life dedicating it to specifically sabotaging my crew, as well as making sure that we cannot move even an inch without her blade breathing on the back of our necks. And as such, she has decided to do everything in her power to do so. Razing entire towns, burning down farms, destroying ships that are owned by civilians, and the like. There was even a specific instance roughly quite a while ago where we received reports of her and her crew specifically crashing into a dock of, I believe it was the Garcia Kingdom back at the Blues.
Yeah.
She crashed into the docks and shot a civilian in the head. Dead.
My goodness.
From eyewitness reports, at least.
Also, ET lunch. They're going to lunch.
Yep.
Mm.
We're pausing.
Alright.
All right.
Enough
This is
fun.
giving you stuff to think about.
I have a thing I want to tell him, but like, we have to specifically leave. Like about to leave for to do it. It's a cool line. Oh wait.
So who's this Dennis could actually Vincent's dad?
Yeah, he's my dad.
Man, imagine that from dad to daddies. Anyways. So what I'm thinking is wait till quick question. So did Dennis actually mean that the only thing he's been having is Marines doing is run at the pirates with swords?
Effectively.
Oh, I see.
That is so disappointing. What a horrible leader right there.
Hey, don't diss swords in One Piece.
Like
Really?
I know
Freaking
like
Zoro had a freaking like a very small executioner knife that was like the size of a freaking palm. He freaking one slice destroyed an entire house.
See, the
Yeah,
main
but
thing is with the
Master
skill
Cooking.
of his crew, his entire thing is that his crew are skilled in a specific thing. If they do anything else, then his crew will fail and die. The only reason they've been able to keep a stalemate is because a majority of them are all excellent swordsmen and direct hand-to-hand combatants
Yeah.
that have been
So
able to hold their own.
his crew members are completely useless unless they do one specific thing.
Hey,
That's
min-maxers. Hey,
even more
I'm
disappointing, man.
min-maxers. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but like using general attack is better.
Jimbo, if I put Royal in a situation where he needs to persuade somebody, is that going to be something that goes well?
Intimidation. Also, Royal's got
Persuasion, not intimidation.
Let me check my charisma real quick. I think his charisma is okay.
Damn, I think you have a higher charisma than Vincent.
No, he doesn't.
But yeah, he's a swashbuckler. His secondary stat is charisma.
I'm aware, yes. But that's generally the exact same vibe. These are all soldiers. They're not exactly just sailors.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, like, don't they at least have cannons?
They do have cannons, but I specifically stated before why they have not been using them.
No reinforcements that man the cannons with guns?
They use guns too, yes. Specifically stated in the few things. Specifically stated in a few things that they had been using guns to fight. That kind of thing.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that persuasion metaphor didn't really work since Royal has proficiency in persuasion. Anyways,
Hmm.
why is he named Dennis?
Sparks.
Specifically, okay, so there's this one video by ProZD. There is he has a video where he's like where you name yourself and like as the character, and it's like a very big dramatic thing of you have saved Prince Horace Dennis, and I thought it was hilarious. While I was walking to it in the airport, I couldn't stop laughing. I thought Dennis was a very funny name. That's the genuine origin of Dennis.
I see. Maybe I think so too.
And also it fit like the kind of theme for the naming scheme of like kind of a rocker name. Like Dante, Vincent, Dennis.
But why have you named Vincent? Well,
What?
why is Vincent named Vincent?
Exact same reason. I thought it was funny, and also it sounded really cool, and I like a cool like a rocker aesthetic.
My favorite rock instrument, the flute.
Hey, shut up.
My favorite rock and roll musician, Vincent.
That's just what all of his design is, just a Disney, specifically a Disney, like lemonade mouth kind of big rocker. Play heavy metal now. He can play the guitar. He just plays the flute.
Did somebody say guitar?
Whatever, man. We're talking about a heavy metal guitar. Not an acoustic.
I have a heavy metal guitar right now.
Oh, frick.
All of the Marines able to
No,
use
on the flute,
them.
heavy metal.
You fool! My acoustic guitar is also an electric.
Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. But Roughnut, I have minor illusion. I can do it.
Are the Marines effectively able to play heavy metal rock concerts? If not, can they flank?
What?
What?
I don't know.
Oh, what's up?
PT, come back.
I was just asking if they can effectively play heavy metal rock.
Yes, they can. It's canon.
I like the. I'm like 99% sure Lucia name like dropped. By the way, what that was cool.
Can they attack in two directions at once?
They can.
Can they split their groups effectively?
Yes. They are good at tactics and ground combat, like I said. They are not good at things such as guerrilla warfare, though.
Have they considered arson?
They have not.
Hey, what are you pacing in your room right now?
Well, I was, yeah.
I knew it.
How are you pacing on your room if you use it?
I'm not in a room, I'm in a kitchen.
Hey, it's a room. Your family owns it, meaning it's also your kitchen.
Are you in your kitchen?
Your room.
One people over here.
It's not your like
I don't really
bedroom,
care.
but
Honestly, really impolite. Nobody really wants to listen to other people's conversations over the phone, you know?
Well, thankfully, everything else is so loud that nobody else really cares anyways.
hey, Roughnut, did you get like
Oh yeah, you live in California.
Kiaru to do the art of Dennis? Because I'm looking at it on my monitor, and I just see his style in this.
See who style? What?
The Rustage's artist.
No,
Keiru.
that is not Keiru. It's not Keiru.
I think
another artist entirely.
It's the shading of how he does the coloring, like the bone structure.
If you want their Twitter, it's in my bio. It's in my Twitter bio. It's
Oh, cool. I will do it.
because
Also,
my
by the
PFP.
way, if you guys want to hear a little thing I've learned,
What is the thing you learned?
Yo, we continue. I'm
He
sorry.
learned that the time.
Saved by the ET from the guitar. And what's great music. Whatever, man. ET's back.
Whatever, man, we can't hear your
That
music.
sounds
It's
cool,
really
though.
hard to
You
hear.
not?
Maybe another time.
Personally,
not hear
I
it?
cannot, but ET is
Yeah.
also here.
okay. Just one more thing. Hold on.
No.
Okay, there we go. Okay. I just wanted to do one more pluck. Okay. So, continuing. Yes, you all. He speaks up and he says, "I personally have nothing else to say besides that she's not exactly a stable individual, nor is she a safe individual to speak with. So I do advise all of you to have utmost caution interacting with her. And for you, specifically, Captain Lactaldruct, you may find it easy to interact with her at first, but know that she is a powder keg waiting for a spark. So you must be careful."
Alright. Alright, do we all leave the room? Minus me,
Yeah.
because I'm going in last. Out last.
There's nothing else to say. He specifically says, if there are no other questions, then, well, you may all leave.
Well, have a good day. Yeah,
Yeah.
You forgot his name, didn't you?
yeah.
Alicia.
Leave room.
Have a good day,
Alicia.
you.
Have a day, guy.
Mhm.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Electrodrug. So polite. Good job, Rolana.
No problem. I wish all of you the best of luck.
Wait, Mr. Lactaldruct?
Yeah.
His last name is Lactaldruct,
Yeah.
yes.
I
Are
kind
you
of
related?
I give him a look, cause like, hey,
Yeah. Vincent, you're
I
related to this character?
I cast message like I'll tell you later.
Huh? Okay, I leave room.
Sorry.
And once everyone's out of the room,
Oh, I'm going out
Ivan.
last.
Oh,
Yeah, I
once
said
before
that.
once. Oh, Ivan will just do like a small bow and like stare at you and actual stare at you. And he looks like this right now.
He stares at me.
Yeah, staring at
Oh,
you. You get the sense he's waiting for you to leave.
I'm staying. I got.
Hey, hey guys, are you going to leave or what?
Hey, Ivan,
But
I got. Tell him. I got privately tell him.
he'll turn around and just leave.
I'm gonna go towards the door as well, but as like right before I do, I'm gonna go my head in as like, Grandpa misses you, and then you can close the door loudly.
Damn.
Damn.
Hey, Vincent. Vincent.
He's gonna look annoyed now.
Vincent.
Like he was like kind of like a little pent up like, annoyance, like he was trying to calm down for like presentation.
Um, so I assume this is like a hallway, right? Is this like a hallway like inside the ships?
Hey, boss.
Sort of a tiny little bit.
All right.
Hey.
He'll walk in a little bit, but then just stop and wait for everyone but Alana to just like go around the corner, walk out.
Hey, Vincent.
Yeah,
How are you related to that dude?
that's my dad.
Uh, huh?
Yeah,
Is it? Yeah.
basically at least someone in my like tree, I guess, would be was a marine once.
And why are you pirate instead of marine?
That's the it's like kind of like like a zigzag pattern. It's like that.
That sounds highly illegal, dude.
What? All right, we
Thief
go.
ship.
We go.
You go. Should I stay or should I go
Yeah,
now?
same. Dennis is so cool.
I'm glad you guys
I
are enjoying it.
I just wanted that one last like kind of stab the bear before we left.
As you guys leave, Coyote's going to speak up and he's going to say, "Personally, I wish all y'all good luck too. Unfortunately, I cannot go with you."
That's fine. You probably have trouble if they saw your face there.
Have a good one, dude.
Vince just speaks
No,
his mind. Vince
I'm
just speaks
fairly,
his
I'm fairly,
mind.
I'm fairly confident Sparks is making Vincent be petty right now.
Oh yeah, he is. He so is. It
Hmm.
was like, yeah. It's like this guy's all about like fathers won't see their sons. I'm like, oh yeah, you would know that, wouldn't you, sir?
Hey, Coyote, dude. What's your last name again? Captain Coyote or something?
Tiberius.
His first name isn't Captain Jimbo. You're on a roll today, my gosh.
That's a very that's the last name right there.
It is, sir.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Are
Yep. Yep.
you?
Yep. 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 Yep.
Uh,
Yeah.
don't mind
Uh,
him. Don't mind him. He has his quirks.
Well, can't really blame him. It's that seat madness. It's getting to everybody lately.
All right, let's go talk to this lady.
Yes.
I just imagine Jimbo has like freaking like villain like crouched on cans like kind of cackling like big grin.
Oh, well, don't worry about this conversation in DMs. We'll just say it happened before they walk.
Yeah, got it. But yes, continuing on. The exact specifications of what gets on are... You all start walking towards... you guys managed to talk with Coyote one last time, who actually says, oh, by the way, before we all start leaving, best bet is for y'all to head towards the jail instead of their ship. Last I heard, Captain Azul hasn't exactly really been sticking on her ship. She's only really left trusted people there.
Good to know. Also, hey, what?
Yeah?
How long was that conversation with Dennis, by the way?
I'll say that took 10 minutes.
Sweet! He's in my sending now. Perfect.
Oh, so you can send Dennis now?
Yeah.
Man,
Requires 5
sure is a shame.
minutes.
Sure is a shame you couldn't send your father before.
Oh, you know it. Gotta catch 'em all. Alright.
Gotta send them all.
Gotta send 'em all. Glowing Mills.
Collecting. Even Sam. Vincent, my God.
Yeah.
Once he sends a message to every person in the world, he gets to meet God.
No, better. Once I send a message to everybody in on one island, I go to Gracia. I go to this one boat. I surf. I swim. Again, I fall in the ocean. I swim to this truck. I shove it a bit, and then bam, God. But in some cases, a lava cookie. In some cases.
Okay, yes. So, moving on.
Let's go reference. Continue.
I got that.
Thank you.
I got that.
Continue.
Okay. So moving on. Y'all keep on walking. With the directions that were given to you by Coyote, you all shortly make your way over to the prison, this jail. And as described before, on the outside, at least, there are no defining traits, there are no defining features. It is clear that this is a stain upon this island. It is not something that is supposed to represent security or justice. It is supposed to represent punishment. As you all manage to get to the front doors, the doors are surprisingly blasted open. They are not here at all. There are cracks among the foundations of the walls as you all see what appears to be the signs of a previous blast. And it seems, from the looks of it, that the doors had been blown clean straight off. And standing in front of the door, guarding it, is... Hold on. Give me 1 moment, please. I need to go and get an image. Where is the boy? Let's see.
Let's get a picture of Poppy Seed right here.
Yes, Poppy Seeds now working for the pirates. Yes, he's defending. He's defending with the pirates right now, guys. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
It's just a thing
We don't
that's
live
going on
well.
now. In Vicino Mike, you all see a much more older, much more kind of with a little bit of scruff, tiny little bit of a tiny little bit of a stubble.
Oh
And
god.
Royal, you recognize the fact that this is the guy you saw before too, or not Royal, Alana. This is obviously the person that you saw before. Royal saw Coyote before. Alana spotted this guy out of the crowd. He has scruff now. Yeah, he has scruff.
The show time has passed.
To show time has indeed passed. It is unfortunate to say that there are specific events set in motion that are unchangeable within the flow of time now, as this does confirm that Samuel will not die within Huna of Huna.
Same as the
But-
captain woman.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Indeed. The Hellfire Pirates! So,
Shame we couldn't have finished whatever with it, because, like,
Mhm.
because then we could
Hey.
have gotten the.
hey Jimbo, do you remember his last name?
What?
Whose last name?
What? He's one of them?
Yeah, he's one of. Why are you being racist, Sparks?
What do you mean by one of them?
Wait, whose last name?
What do you mean by how it's racist?
His last name's Smith. I was fucking with you.
Oh,
Like,
that's
whose last
lame.
name
Okay.
was-
So, moving on.
Huh?
Standing in front of you is this man who, over his coat of a jacket, appears to be scrap armor, a kind of armor that is just layered over that puffy jacket. It appears, with the blood stains on it, that appears to be old. That this is some kind of combat armor that has seen usage for such a long time. It's kind of like how your flute is to you, Vincent,
Yeah.
or how your weapons are to you, Ivan, or how your medicine is to you, Alana, or how your both to Royal and Nikolai, how your swords and guns are to you. And he says nothing as you approach, as you guys do not enter the building just yet, but let me know if that is something you do wish to do. He's just standing there looking upon you all. Not really doing anything just yet. But he is staring. He's looking.
I stare back.
He's looking respectfully.
By this time, Ivan would return to normal size, normal height.
Hmm.
Would I/Crow recognize this person?
It's clear, yeah, this is the first mate of the captain of the Hellfire Pirates.
Hello there, person.
I should probably talk. Vince goes up to the second command, right?
Indeed.
Hello, my name is Vincent. I'm the captain of the Golden Memory Pirates. I have been sent here as a middle ground to
Middleman.
as a middleman to talk like peace, and I'm just gonna roll charisma.
We are here to negotiate with your captain.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Boom. Cool.
Oh my
Coolness
God.
vibes.
So that's just a straight charisma check, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, you're adding half your proficiency bonus to it. That's why.
Wait, why?
Okay.
Wait, what's going on?
Mhm.
What's going on?
I realized you were adding half of your proficiency bonus to that charisma check.
No, I'm just doing the normal check.
Yeah, I know. It's just because of your jack of all trades thing. I was wondering, like,
Oh.
why do you have a +4 to your
Yeah,
charisma check?
I've been wanting that too, but like it's D&D Beyond.
It's your
I
jack of all
can't-
trades.
I can't edit.
It's your jack of
Yeah.
all trades. That's
I
what
know.
it is. It gives you half proficiency bonus to all checks you make.
Nat
that you
20
do not have
persuasion.
proficiency.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh my
Why are you
God.
making persuasion checks?
I said I already said I'm doing it for funsies.
What about you, Sparks? Why are you making another persuasion check?
I didn't. I did a charisma check for how cool I look. The charisma is a real thing.
Spark.
What?
Ahead of time, please state when you're going
I
to
did
roll
say
something
it.
instead of just.
did
I know,
say
but like, say just ask generally instead of just saying I'm going to do it and then roll. Because like, I was a little bit confused.
Alright.
I was like, oh yeah, you rolled well, like.
Yeah, but then you guys kept asking for persuasion, so I gave you persuasion.
He looks to you and, God damn it, he nods and he doesn't say anything. He doesn't mention anything. As a matter of fact, Vincent,
Yeah.
you may go ahead and make me an insight check.
Do we help?
Oof. Yeah, can someone help?
Anyone else that wants to make an insight check can if they wish.
God, Avery hates me.
21.
Alana does not wish to make an insight check? No, okay. I'll say... Oh. Hey, Royal. You're not too sure about this. You're not too sure. You could be wrong. But you think this person possibly might be a man.
What?
You're not too sure.
A
It's really up in the air.
stirring truths in a disturbing land.
To Ivan and
I think it's
and
only
Vincent. Ivan and Vincent.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Ivan, Vincent, Nikolai. Okay. It's clear as you kind of see the DC was 10. It's clear as you guys kind of like look at him. It's strange because you think normally with pirates, right? They're gruff, they're tough, like that kind of like squad of pirates you saw before, right? That guy with the double-bladed saber who was looking at you, like you were just some meat to feed his crew, that kind of stuff. This man is not goading you. He's not egging you on. He is not speaking even a tiny bit. And it kind of snaps to all of your attention as you look past that metal collar. It's not that he's choosing not to speak. It's that he can't speak. As you all see that there is actually what looks to be an extremely recent wound fresh upon his throat. Recently healed, recently scarred over.
Oh,
I wish I had cure wounds. I could cure them, but don't.
No, unfortunately, that's
save
not
some-
how that works.
I gotta.
Sparks.
Yeah, I know. I don't even have the spell. I was saying, I wish I had that.
Yes. As he looks to you, Vincent, he nods, and he steps to the side.
Thank you.
It's clear he's giving you passage along. Twinsies!
Alright.
So yeah. Yeah, he actually totally gives a cool high five to Alana as she walks past because they're twitting so hard right now. No.
Oh!
So,
Haha, I get it.
damn, Sparks.
I
Wow, making a joke about something like that, Sparks. For shame. For
said
shame.
the joke. I just laughed. I got the joke.
Okay, so continuing.
Yeah.
As you guys step in, you hear a ruckus and it smells rank in here. It is not a pleasant smell, and that is to be expected when
Oh, by the way, what? I
Yeah?
was distracted by something. With that insight check, would I be able to tell if he recognizes me?
I will say no, it does not look like he recognizes you.
Okay.
So, he steps aside and he lets all of you in, and like I was saying before, just the first thing that hits your noses is just a rank smell. It is not pleasant smelling, like I said. The main thing to consider as to why is, as you guys walk in, it's pretty obvious why, with the decapitated, decaying corpses of what looks to be the previous prison guards that have not been cleaned out. It appears that they have been left here as some kind of message, specifically in this entrance area. Vincent, as you walk past, you happen to see a name tag that just kind of catches your eye a little bit.
Yeah?
It's not anybody you recognize.
I see.
It's the only name tag that isn't splattered with dribbling brown caked blood, as it's just you just kind of like see it for a moment, Johnson, and you
Okay.
just kind of realize the weight of like what exactly this means.
Yeah.
Like just an entire prison full of criminals that was held here. Like keep in mind, this island was specifically chosen for this one prison.
Yeah.
There is nothing else on this island. It is just this prison.
Yeah.
So you can imagine
Oh
that
man.
criminals here are probably going to be pretty bad. And you do realize that case when you literally feel the gravity of what this means just kind of hitting you in the
Yeah.
stomach.
Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh.
Like you kind of oh, there goes thankfully the ambient sounds do need to be changed.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I knew I didn't like Azul.
Yeah, well, I mean,
She just
she
gave
hasn't really given you much reason to like her, right?
no. It was like no. She just gave me a creepy vibe. And like she's cool though, but and also I don't know why whenever I imagine Azul, I always think of Haka, like ET's character.
Why
I have
Haka?
no idea why. That's where my brain goes to instantly.
You're
I think it's
you're
cause
gonna
I
offend.
think it's
You're
cause all
offending Ruffnet so much.
oh frick it
You're,
right. Just because I think it's because of scars. I think that's why.
I
Yeah,
think
and the hair
I think it's the green hair
and
too.
the scars.
Hmm. Yeah, hold on. Let
That's
me
gonna
go
be.
grab the.
Still,
Let
it's
me
my.
go grab Haka.
Good point. Your MPs are top tier. What
Very
stole
very
them?
top.
What do you mean? You added them to his game.
What stole them? Here's the comparison.
Huh.
I'm
You
setting. I'm
you
setting them.
basically
Setting two of them.
that's Azul.
Yeah, that's Azul.
I thought that was like a random like soldier she had on her ship.
No, that's Captain Azul. Okay,
And he figures it out.
so moving on. Sparks, how could you not like? Ruffnet
Hey,
specifically said that was Captain Azul. So,
hey,
moving on.
I don't remember any on that ship minus like Dalian and the ADHD kid.
They're not even a part of the same crew.
They're not.
No, the Hellfire Pirates are completely separate from them.
I thought
Oh
they were.
my god.
I thought they were this whole time. And like
Fox.
lol, those was only 3 people I know that I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
No relevant
Yeah,
Stallions crew.
indeed. They are
Oh
very
my
much not a
god.
part of the same crew, Sparks. But yes, so a confusion. Now that we've gotten that concluded, moving on a little bit. As you just kind of walk through, it's surprisingly devoid of sound. There's just that small, just quiet ambience of just what sounds like a dim humming, the creaking of old rusted prison bars. And you hear a clamoring. It's very obvious now that you can hear it because, well, there's not exactly much else sound for you to listen to besides just this one. It sounds to be a bunch of people talking together, clamoring together, and it's getting louder and louder as you guys walk down the halls. And this Samuel is leading all of you. He's kind of walking towards the clamoring, but not like generally directly to it, It's just the direction you happen to be going is leading there as well. As you walk past one big door that looks to be, as you look up and above the door, you see the sign cafeteria in rusted iron letters. The door is opened, and you can all see just what looks to be a solid 30 to 40 men, just various ages, various builds, just all sitting down in there shooting the shit. And you see all of them. Not a single one is unarmed in any sense of the word. They are all armed to the teeth, whether it be with rusted pieces of metal that they happen to pick up, or whether some of them have guns, or some of them have swords, or hell, some of them have literally picked up nails from old planks of wood to use as weapons. They all have weapons. But you do not walk in that room. No, that is not a room for you to look at, as you all walk past it. And it's strange as, you all kind of walk around a little bit. The direction that he is now leading you is now away from it, as he takes you and leaves you at one final door. This one is closed, this one's a little bit smaller, and you see in front of you is the warden's office. And it's clear to you, after the path and direction you took, it was not necessary to go by that clamoring room at all. It was not necessary in any sense of the word. It would have been faster to go another direction and avoiding it entirely. That means something. It was almost like he was trying to tell you something without really saying it, and all of you know that. And to you specifically, Vincent, he nods to the door.
All right, I go.
And does anyone else follow Vincent?
I mean, I presume all of us would follow him.
Yeah.
He specifically stops all of you besides Vincent, just holding out his arms.
Okay.
I will give them a stare.
He stares at you.
I stare down at him too.
It does not appear he is wavering.
We're just staring. Test.
Staring contest.
Ivan will quickly look down, reappear.
Oh, wait, Jimbo, can you please stick around for a little bit longer?
You look down, you'll see the ponytail unravel and hair goes wild. Comes back up with mask up.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh. Can't let little old me in as well.
He looks to you. There's no change in his face. There's no change in his posture. He just shakes his head no. It really looks like he doesn't recognize you, Crow. And now that you're looking at him, it's a little bit weird because you're kind of remembering now, Crow, you know something that Ivan doesn't. You have not met him personally. You only know he is the first mate of Azul because you have seen his picture before. Where have you seen this picture before? Where? Where the fuck did you see that? And you think to it. It kind of like comes to you a little bit. As you think back, it was roughly, you can't even say how long ago. It was long ago. It was back when, you were doing your business. You remember seeing an old bounty for the Hellfire Pirates. And his last name doesn't really come to you, but it's clear what Samuel's name is to you, because it's like, it's kind of, in common with, it's kind of in common with the same theme of Captain Azul's actual first name, in the sense of it seems too ordinary for something like a mass murderer to have as a name, Samuel. That doesn't really sound like somebody that has executed hundreds would have as a name, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why you remember him so clearly, as well as Captain Azul.
And just to confirm as Crow, I did have a conflict with Azul before.
You had a conflict with Azul before, yes. You cannot remember it. It's very hazy, but whatever conflict happened, he was not present for that. And it's obvious. That's the case. He's the first mate. Obviously, he's kind of somewhat close to the captain. If there was sort of conflict that he was aware of and he knew of, and he was there for, he would have had a problem with you as well.
And he'll just say, "Come on, Samuel. I just want to have a chat with your captain, along with mine."
He shakes his head no.
Tell you what. He'll drop he'll shake his sleeves and all the weapons will drop out.
It's like
I'll leave them all out here.
A huge pile.
He shakes his head no. And I need to do something. I need to go right now, by the way, guys. So
wait.
No, we're not ending off right here. I just wanna get this done real quick. So yeah, Crow, you think back to it a little bit, and you're interacting with this guy. This guy just ain't budging. It was like he has that allegiance to, what was her name? It reminded you, yeah, her name was really simple. Oh right, that was her name. And then we cut over to Vincent real quick. Vincent, the door opens for you. Samuel is letting you through. You are not being blocked by him.
All right. Thank you. I go in.
You slowly enter in, and the door creaks as it shuts behind you, obviously with the sound of a lack of maintenance. As you walk in, you see a figure. Sitting down, her legs kicked up, a figure that is deformed to you.
Oh.
It is not a sight you wish to ever behold. From what you have heard, from what you have seen, of everything that has been done in the name of Captain Azul, of everything that has been done specifically to face Captain Elysium, of everything that has been terribly done on innocence, all in the name of Captain Azul. So in front of you, when you expect to see some psychotic mass murderer, some demon, some deformed beast that you must slay, you do not see that. Instead, Ivan, now you remember her name, Vincent, you see your mother Maggie
What?
sitting in that seat, her legs kicked up.
Oh.
What? What? That makes so
And
much
that's where
sense.
we'll end it
That
for
makes
tonight.
so much sense. The hair
That's
color.
where we'll end it for tonight.
Oh my
So
gosh.
we're negotiating a divorce.
Oh my gosh. The. Wait, guys, don't worry. I know it's not child support. They're arguing about.
Why are all of our parents divorced?
Well, it's One Piece.
It's One Piece.
Yeah, that's because dear old ma.
Uh,
Oh God. Oh, oh man.
So Captain, how do you feel about this family reunion?
Frick. Well, at least Oh.
I was so glad what told me about this.
Oh.
I was
I'm.
waiting. I
Uh,
was waiting.
Man, have you guys ever had the feeling you get punched in the gut, you get all the way knocked out of you? That's me right now. This is.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
gosh.
I
This looks so
really
cool.
I really hope you guys enjoyed today's session. I actually
seems
want to
Yeah.
say I think this was one of the best ones.
I
I
agree.
was waiting for it. I was like, when's he gonna do it? When's he gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it.
I was
gonna
so
do it.
sad when you said. I was so sad when you said, "Oh, I gotta go now." Damn it, it's not gonna be tonight. But then
Canonically, she does love Vincent. Canonically.
Yep. Indeed. Oh no, it's far too late for you to say that.
I know, but the chances have increased.
So
At least
here's
a little.
here's something you should have noticed, by
From
the
a
way,
1
Sparks.
to 0 to a 1.
Dennis gave you so many hints.
he did.
No, he didn't.
He did. You just
What
didn't
hint?
catch
There were
any of
two
them.
there were two major hints that I gave you.
Yeah?
The first one was when you asked him how long the conflict had been going on. He gave you the answer
Okay. That
ever
makes
since I
sense.
left Glowing Mills.
Okay, that makes sense.
And
I see
then
it. Never mind.
the second answer, the second hint I gave you was when he specifically warned you that she might be different for you at first, but you must be careful. You know?
Okay, that makes sense.
That was the second warning I gave you.
All right. Did Dennis
All right.
tell us that they let him know that we're coming?
I mean, he didn't say.
Dang it. Okay, yeah. Good night. What?
Oh my god.
Oh my
god.
I'm gonna try swapping over to my phone real quick. But I will be quiet for a bit. Talk to y'all in a few. Bye bye.
Okay.